It's true, guys. It's true. The Philippines is at that point where they want to move to the top. So I see a lot of you guys were here early, and thanks a lot for you guys joining early. I got to post your comments. William, thanks for coming early. Mabu Hai, 2.5 years later. Those whom aren't vaccinated will keep waiting. Cinnamon rolls every day? That is not true. Actually, even you guys that are unvaccinated can come into the Philippines, and I'm very proud of the Philippines for that. I'm just had to announce that. I'm gonna make an official video about it tomorrow, but yeah, it's true. Those guys that are unvaccinated can come in. Dante Ellis, what's going on? What's going on, Dante? Chaz C, how you doing? Good morning, Jay. Jeffrey Todd, I really can't wait for this live. If this is true, I'm booking a flight today. It is true. I looked at some flights. The flights are going to be extremely expensive for a while, even from now to March 10th when it opens, because the Philippines open on March 10th. March 10th when it opens, it's going to be around $1,800. Not too much for some of you guys. Some of you guys are going to be coming right then and there. And then I even did it a month out. It's going to be 1,400. I'm sure it'll go down as time goes on. Big Truck said he's not returning until 2023. I understand. Big Truck already made his decision to go to other places. I understand though, man. Jan Post said I won't be going until they remove mandates. Yeah, there won't be any mandates actually. So the Philippines knows, they finally understand. You know what? We're gonna have to live with this thing, and might as well open up the country. And I'm very proud of them because that's how they're looking at it now. I really truly believe they're open. I was hopeless myself, but they are opening. Flight booked, let's go. Ira Lola, I hear you, man. I hear you. Some guys, and I'm going to talk about this tomorrow. I'm going to make a video about this tomorrow. You know, some guys, and some of you guys actually already had your tickets booked. So you guys that had your tickets booked are looking like geniuses right now. Oh well, no reason to go. I prefer my life to an experimental vaccine. Well, yeah, well, that's the thing too. No need for the vaccine. So yeah. Tasela says ready. The Philippines is back. Yes, it is. It is back. And the thing is, the visa is going to be the same as usual. And U.S. is a visa-free country, so you should be fine. Robin White, what's going on? Good morning, Jay, and I and the rest. How you doing? And Jan Post said, just stay clear of typhoon ravaged areas. Definitely, those areas are not going to be a good place to visit right now. It's crazy because you guys are coming in right when this just happened with the typhoon. So Jeffrey Todd said, I'm nervous. I truly understand what you mean, Jeffrey Todd, by you being nervous. The reason why you're nervous is because this happened before. This happened in December, but I think for sure the Philippines is serious this time. Black Waltz, what's going on? Will Theta, what's going on, Will? I'm gonna send you a link later, Will. Uh, I guess I was a month early. Yeah, I'm surprised that I made this decision, but the Philippines knows. They know. And what happened also with the Omicron, you know, so many people got it to where they said, okay, it's happening, numbers went up, and then they're going to go to a complete drop. And they know that. So they said, might as well open it up. I'm surprised. February 10th, Kalo, yep. February 10th, to open it up. So that's right around the corner. Week and a half. Yeah, Will Data, what's going on? Good morning to BFM. I looked in June, tickets are down to around 8:30. So that's when it's going to be back to normal. That's when it's going to be back to normal around June. Because right now the tickets are going to be high for the guys that are looking to come soon. But they're going to drop again, and they'll drop around June. But I'll be honest with you, I lost all hope. The Philippines actually surprised me with this opening. It was just like, what? I know some of you guys seen it, so I didn't even check the Discord. I'm sure you guys, I haven't been on the Discord in a couple of days, but I'm sure a couple of you guys were talking about it on Discord. And it's wild. I'm shocked that it's open myself. So let me see. Smash that like button, Will. It's not March 10th. It's February 10th. Yeah, I know. I know it's February 10th. February 10th, it will be opening. It's opening now for all countries, for all countries, for Filipinos, for February 1st, and then February 10th is opening for everyone. But especially you guys in the U.S., you can come. Yeah, it's the sixth region. No need for vaccine. Yes. Yep. No need for vaccine. You just have to quarantine when you get here. But if you're already vaccinated, you can come in and you can quarantine where you're going to, which is great. Like a lot of guys were saying before, I won't come until I don't have to quarantine. Well, that's the case. You can come here, not have to worry about quarantining, and quarantine with your lady. So that's a good thing. Yeah, sixth region. Yeah, yep. Visa free travel restored. That's right. Yep. Joel 81. How you doing? I was shocked when I seen there was no need for vaccine and visa free back again. I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. So you mean to tell me guys can go in the Philippines without getting vaccinated now? I was actually shocked. I'm still shocked at that, but yeah, that's what's happening. You guys can come right on in. You guys can come right on in. D, what's going on? Wow, yeah, wow, man, I know. It's crazy because this all happened yesterday. Like the reports were out yesterday. I'm sure some of you guys seen them, but yeah, you need to be vaxxed, PCR tested if all good, no quarantine. Well, the thing is, if you're vaxxed and PCR tested, yes. If all good, then no quarantine. Yes, that is true. That is true. Yep. Visa free. Are you ready this February 10th? Welcome all to Philippines. Yep. So Sincerely M is ready. Yeah, they're coming, Sincerely M. They're coming in droves. For sure. Mixed videos, how you doing? Mr. GG Ceremony Down, what's going on? Randy Salerno, only 31-day visit. Yo, what's up? You're my Philippines news guy. Thanks, man. Thanks for watching me. I'm actually gonna start doing more things in a new style. Like I'm gonna get this green screen fit better, and I'm gonna do videos just sitting down talking, showing more green screen and showing different things. I'll try it. I'm still gonna do a mix of outside and inside. We'll see. Watch it from Thailand. Mixed videos. That's what's up, man. Awesome opening up. This writing was on the wall. They know we had to live with COVID. The Philippines economy was hurt bad. Yeah, they do. They do. Black Waltz, and they know. The Philippines finally realized, and it's funny because this came down from the uh, the guys who are in. I forgot the name of it, but the health guy, the main health guys that tell the Philippines what to do to keep the Philippines safe. They okayed this. That's what's good. They actually okayed this. Good morning or evening, all. Yeah, evening for me, evening for those in the Philippines, morning for those in the States. Robert White, what's going on? Give it a few news cycle, they will change their mind. I don't think so. They can't go back now. House of Haas. They should have actually been open. They should have opened it when they were going to open it before in December. It should have been open then. And Robert White said, "I believe Thailand forced their hand." Maybe because these other countries are opening now, and it is forcing the hand of the Philippines. If the Philippines doesn't open now, people are going to give up on the Philippines. But what'll happen is like a lot of you guys will come in and make this your home, and they know that. But they don't do it now. Guys will say, you know what? I'm going to Thailand. I'm going to these other places. I'm going to Thailand. I'm going to Vietnam or whatever other country opens now in Southeast Asia. They're going to be there. I'm crying. Can't wait to come and marry my Charlie Queen. I can't believe this. Visa needed still like before. Yeah, it is like before, Garrett. Yeah, look it up. Look it up. I'm actually going to do a video on it tomorrow. I'm going to do a video showing all of the facts. And yeah, it's going to be good. The video is going to be good. I'm going to add a little bit more flavor to the video. It's not going to be just me reading the article. So I think you guys will like the video. So take a look at that tomorrow, Sixth Region. With no vax, yeah. Yep, with no vax. No vax, you just have to quarantine. That's the thing. If you're not vaccinated, Tony Anderson, what's going on? If you're not vaccinated, you just have to come out here, quarantine, and you're all good. You're all good. That blew my mind, actually, guys. I'm telling y'all, it blew my mind when I seen that. I'm like, wait a minute. Before it was like everybody, every phone has to be vaccinated, but now they open it up for real. My fear is that the Philippines is taking in the non-vaccinated, while the rest of the world is requiring vaccinations to travel by air here in America. Yeah, well, America's going to be like that. America's going to be like that, and I think the Philippines is realizing is they can't be like America. You know, they know a lot of you guys want to come here and want to get away from the U.S. That's why they're doing this. That's exactly why they're doing this. Yeah, cinnamon rolls every day. How you doing, Jay? How about importing a line of French rum into Philippines as a business? Well, yeah, I wouldn't do that right now. But yeah, I mean, if you get over here and then you work out you work out the paperwork, I'm sure you can do it. I'm not looking to get into anything like that myself, but more than Caribbean vibes. Okay. But Terry Fleming, what's going on? It was too big of a news story to go back. Yeah, it was. New variants waiting to say, holding my beer. Yeah, well, this Omicron one, the one that just hit, it hit the Philippines hard, and it's gonna pass by like the other ones passed by, right? So the Philippines knows that. So right, it's crazy because right when the numbers are still high, right, they're opening it, and it makes sense that they're doing it like that because you guys got to think, you know, they don't do it now, they're never gonna do it. I mean, they may do it around June, like around the day I was saying, but they know they have to open it now. The back is against the wall, and they're opening it now. And right, 5014, I'm gonna be like the African man who said, "Get rid of her, man," in the meme. I don't know. You gotta explain more, man. I don't know what meme you're talking about. I got cut off. Please repeat, please. I'm not sure. Repeat what? I'm not sure because I would have to repeat the whole thing. It's too much. I spoke for about 13 minutes away already. Garrett. So how about bring Caribbean vibes to Philippines and make French rums? I was surprised in what they did. I thought they were going to cut the quarantine from 5 to 3. They stay. Yeah. Sorry if you don't vaccine, you can't flying. Go. No, you can come. Yeah, you can come. Sherman, if you're not vaccinated, you can come to the Philippines. I'm shocked, but yes, the Philippines has a. You just have to quarantine when you get here. But not vaccinated, you can come right into the Philippines. And the great thing about it is you don't have to quarantine longer than a week. So like before they had 14-day quarantines, not the same. You come quarantine no longer than 7 days, and then going about your business. And Danica, what's going on? I know you're waiting for your baby to come. It is great news. It is. Ah, man, I know Danica. I know you're so happy. Oh, I know he's ready to come. Yeah, that's for a lot of you guys, man. A lot of you guys. A lot of you guys. And I'm gonna have a couple of you guys on to talk about it too later. Yeah, it is about time. Snow. And it's crazy. It's happening right when it's snowing too. It's wintertime right now in the U.S. A lot of countries are getting, a lot of states are getting snow. Whoop, right to the Philippines. But you will still be able to travel around Philippines itself unvaccinated. Yeah, you can, but um, a lot of places, like a lot of islands, see, that's the trick. A lot of places won't let you in without being vaccinated. But you can see, like even to get where I am, right? You can still get here. You just have to get the RT-PCR. So you probably be able to move around, but you have to keep getting RT-PCR tests. So RT-PCR tests are going to make tons of money from you guys that don't want to be vaccinated. It's cold as hell here in Orlando, Florida. Yeah, but that's what's going to happen is that you guys that don't want to be vaccinated in the Philippines, they're going to require RT-PCR tests to move around. It will be a little bit of a headache, But yeah, get my Fox Anime shirt to wear. Yeah, man. I hear you. I hear you. Starting in 216, they'll be checking on vax. Can you quarantine with your lady? I think you can. I think you can quarantine at home with your lady. I think you can. So that's what would be good with you guys. Because when you come here, they're gonna make sure you don't have quarantine before you even get on a plane, which is a good thing. So before you get on a plane, I believe that's what I'll check on it later. But and then when you come here, they're gonna make sure you don't have it for sure. They're not letting you out, with COVID. So they're definitely gonna be on top of it. But still, the fact that you can come and you can quarantine at home with your lady is good. And Danica said we can meet for collaboration with you and 90K once Denzel arrive. Yeah, for sure. I know you guys gonna be so happy, huh?
Are you talking about the unvaccinated?
Yeah, yeah.
No, no, they need to quarantine on their own for 5 days.
You unvaccinated?
Yeah.
You quarantine on their own?
Yeah, in the hotel quarantine. And then
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I know that. I know that. I said that. They have to quarantine in the hotel.
I know without anyone.
I know. No, these guys are saying if they're vaccinated, can they go home and quarantine with the lady? Yeah.
They don't need to quarantine, right?
I know, but they can leave. But still, it says that they can go home
Isolate,
and
only
quarantine.
just isolate.
Just isolate. Yeah, that's the same thing. Can't be quarantining with the lady. So it's like, say for instance, Denzel comes. He can go. Hey, Dad, baby, I'm coming today, right? If he's
Stay at
vaccinated,
home.
I'm coming. Yeah, go right to Danica. Hey, I'm right here, baby. That's the plus, and that's what guys want to hear because guys don't want to come. Like a lot of guys are gonna come on their vacation time. Yeah, so they can't come here and not see their lady and be in a hotel for 7 days. Yeah, but Kay heard something else that I said. I don't know what she heard, but anyway. But I'm seeing in articles that this is only for vaccinated, not unvaccinated tourists. Well, no, no, no. Unvaccinated tourists, it's fine as long as you stay in a hotel for 5 days. Then after that, you can go. You can leave. Vaccinated fully, no problem here. I hear that, Garrett. Nobody wants vax, especially here in the NY. Yeah, I know about that, Eric. Um, a lot of people don't want it all over the country. A lot of people don't want it. And Fox Town, yeah, well, thanks a lot for that. I'm not putting the vaccine poison in my body. This is great news. Awesome. Yeah, it is great news. It is great news. It's great news for a lot of you guys because a lot of people are going to come here in the Philippines and stay. Or a lot of guys are going to come get their K1 visa process started, bring their lady back. And there's nothing wrong with that as well. I'm not, bashing or none of you guys, anybody you're doing the process. I'm all for you, Toon Squad boy, I want to travel though. And then Cecilia M said Philippines make it sure they open this February 14th, Valentine's Day. So happy for all lovers. Yeah. And that's the great thing, Cecilia M. You're right. They made sure they opened it before Valentine's Day. That's going to be great for a lot of you guys. Oh, man. Philippines is trying to start a flood of people here. You said it sincerely, M. That's why they opened it. You think so, okay?
Trying to make a lot of babies.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of babies made when the Philippines opens. Woo! Man, you're gonna see a report of by the time what's that? February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. By the time what's that? October, November. By the time November hits, man, you're gonna see an influx of babies in the Philippines. Seriously, oh man, it's gonna be a lot of babies born. Jay, we have over a foot of snow right now. Yeah, I know, man. New York. That's how it is, man. In New York. That's why. And I went back out there when I went out there in September. I went out there in September of 2020. Yeah, it's crazy. I went back right when the pandemic really first hit. It was October, but still, I was back out there in a year when it hit. I'm surprised I was out there, but I was. I had to see my son though. I said I can't let this thing stop me from seeing him. Jay, we have over a foot of snow right now. Angel sincerely. Monetarily, yes, but I'm unvaccinated. I have heart
Very
and breathing issues. It's going to get very expensive for me if I can't handle the vaccine. But Terry Fleming, that's good. That's good because you don't have to get vaccinated. You know, you can come right on in. I'm actually shocked that the Philippines did that. To be honest with you guys, I'm shocked. I know a lot. I know a ton of you guys are happy to hear that. The airfare will be going down now since it's open for tourists. Yeah, it will be going down. It will be going down. It's going to stay high for a couple of months. I was doing my numbers today, looking at things, doing my investigation, but it'll go back down. I think it was, I forgot who it was, but someone said June, because they did the research too. Around June, it'll go down. So, how will traveling within the Philippines be? Any news on that? Well, it was like I just said, the Val Burger. That's like Palawan. I think Palawan has RT-PCR, right? Or not even. They only allowing vaccinated people, right?
I don't know.
There's a lot of islands. I forgot. You told me before, kid. Hold on, let me check. I'll look up on that. I'll look that up for you guys. Actually, I'll talk about it in the video. Cause but I'm sure if you look it up though, let me see here. It was one of those places, but a lot of places require RT-PCR tests. Like out here where I am, requires RT-PCR tests. Um, the great thing is places like Cebu probably still doesn't require it. A lot of places may not require it. But still, that's going to be the case. It's going to be a headache for you. They may actually shorten up on that. I have to look it up. The Burger. I haven't seen any reports on it yet, but I don't know. Maybe they will stop doing RT-PCR tests to travel around the Philippines. But right now, that's still the case for a lot of places. So I don't know on that yet.
There's one thing though, guys.
Well, what's one thing?
Unvaccinated foreigners will be banned from entry from February 16th.
Till February 16th?
February 16th. So you need to enter before February 16th.
Ooh, man. I didn't know
That
that,
will be
kid.
tomorrow, guys.
Huh?
We'll read everything tomorrow, guys.
Yeah,
This is
we're
the
gonna
one
read
I'm
it
telling
tomorrow.
you.
But the Kate. So guys, you got from the 10th to the 15th to get in unvaccinated. I know it sounds crazy, but I didn't know that. But now I'm happy I've seen that now. You have up to the 15th to get in unvaccinated. So if you're a guy or a girl that doesn't want to get vaccinated, you got to make it in from the 10th to the 15th. Which and it's sad because a lot of you guys may not make it in like that. I know it's like too much pressure, so a lot of you guys may not come. But maybe they'll loosen up restrictions in the future. But yeah, they're gonna open it and then close it up for those guys that are not vaccinated. Sir Terry Fleming, don't take the risk to be vaccinated if you have health problems. It has effects. Yeah, or maybe you can get a doctor's note or something like that. But still, for you, Terry, I would say to come in. I would say to come in when it open. If you have the money saved, I was looking like if you come in February 10th, it'd be like 1,800 for a flight. That's for round trip too, guys. That's not for like getting a flight to go somewhere else. I'm sure it'd be a little cheaper. Maybe to find something 1,500 if you get one to come into the Philippines, and then maybe from the Philippines go to somewhere else that's open. You know, another country close by that's allowing people to enter. I don't know which one it is, but it may be cheaper than getting round trip to go. So I looked it up, guys, and I seen it was expensive. I was looking up California too. Now usually California and New York are cheap flights. So that the flight was 1,800 for February 10th from California to Philippines. So that's expensive right there, because that's usually the cheapest. Let me see. Xiao Bay, what's going on, man? From reporting in from Facebook. How you doing? Secretary Fleming. Oh yeah, I read that already. And so a true great morning to all of you fams. Oh, I'm so happy. Yeah, it's great news. It's nice. Get off the plane, go immigration, get your suitcase, and walk out the door to see your fam. Yep. That's what's gonna happen for a lot of you guys. Make sure you pinpoint that unvaccinated can still come, but just have to quarantine. Many are crying about the vaccine more than getting on a plane. I know. A lot of people don't want to get it. And a lot of people in the States don't want to get it. A lot of people, went through losing their jobs to that because they didn't want to get it, but they didn't get it still. A lot of people just refuse to get it. Not for me, unfortunately. Yeah, we only got a dusting of snow in the DC area. And you said it. You said it, At. Hopefully they don't backtrack. That's the thing. But I don't see it happening anytime. I don't see them backtracking. You know, they backtrack this time. A lot of people are done. Like, they're like, man, why do I care anymore? You know, a lot of people will say, wow, why would I care anymore about going to the Philippines? Or they may come, the end of the year or something like that. Because when I go, I'm never coming back. LOL, just like you, Jay. Yeah, and I know that's the case for a lot of you guys. I know that's the case for a lot of you guys. A lot of you guys are coming and making your great escape, and I'm happy for you. You finally can do it. I got the jab back in July last year. Yeah, so you're already ready, Will. Like, people like you are already good to go. ATCA flights are so expensive. Yeah, I know. Got to save again. Transmission went up in my Jeep Wrangler, but at least I know now I can plan to go. Yeah, that's the thing, and that's what it's all about. Like you said, put your savings on, and then make your escape. You know, or make your vacation at that point. I think the Philippines were threatened by how Thailand was cooperating to make special accommodations for both the non-vaccinated and the fully vaccinated, and started seeing that big financial hit. I think so, but like Kay showed me an article just now where it's going to be for 5 days. February 15th, they're stopping it for people that are unvaccinated, which is a little crazy.
Watch the full video tomorrow, guys.
Yeah.
We're gonna upload.
Yeah, definitely watch the full
detailed
video tomorrow. I'm going to upload it. But a lot of you guys have probably seen reports on it already. But yeah, I'm definitely going to talk about it tomorrow in the video I'm going to make. I'm actually getting it ready now. But, you know, hopefully they keep it open for you guys that are coming unvaccinated. You know, hopefully they will get rid of the One Health app, Pass app. No need for it. I know. I hope they do get rid of it. And actually, they're not really using it like that for people that are vaccinated. That's the thing. So you guys coming in vaccinated, you just have your vaccination card. That's how it is in the Philippines. You go anywhere, show your card.
No trace update you need it.
Yeah, you got the No Trace app, but still, yeah, you're still gonna need the No Trace app. But it's not gonna be everywhere you go. They're not scanning that in the mall now anymore. 20 that's only for the airport. So everywhere you go in the Philippines, vaccination card, that's all they care about. They're not using that tracing app. Really, for people that are vaccinated, everywhere you go, vaccination card, you're fine. The app, the health pass, is just for when you come in, and then you leave, go out on your way. But everywhere else in the Philippines, as long as you have the vaccination card to show, you're fine. And I know for sure they still not like where I am. They're not using those passes. They're using them in Manila. Actually, the only place they're using
You
them
have it in
really.
the air. I know if you traveling to the port to port.
Yeah, port to port. That is true. They do
airplane,
have them.
Yeah,
Port to port, they have it, Tony Anderson. But not when you're like moving around the city. You don't have to worry about it. But port to port, you will need those passes. It's like you have to have that pass when you come into the island where I am. You have to have it. If you don't have it, they won't let you in. Looking forward to meeting you, J and K, and most of you other guys in the room. Can't wait. Vaccinated dudes like me, no problems. Correcto. If you're not vaccinated, don't buy your ticket. Yeah, well, the thing is though, yeah, no, yeah, you still need the Trace app, definitely. You still need the Trace app. But it's mostly for port to port though. Or if you're in Pasig, like when I was in Pasig, I was in Pasig, and also where else? It was like that was strict. Like Manila wasn't strict. Manila wasn't strict. BGC wasn't strict. Pasig was like, whoa. Everywhere you go, everywhere you go, you have to have the Trace app. It was really strict in Pasig, but the rest of Manila was fine, and everywhere else was fine except for port to port. Like if you go on a boat, if you want to go on a boat to go somewhere, you gotta have a Trace app. So Kay's chatting with some of you guys while she's not in yet. It should be in soon. I'm almost due to extend my NA 9A visa. Is the 13 visa difficult to process, and I should go through a service, or can I just fill out the form and go to the Bureau of Immigration? Well, what's the 13A again? That's
Permanent
oh yeah,
resident.
permanent resident. Permanent resident.
Who's this
Um,
asking?
it's Black Walt's asking for the permanent resident. You can do it on your own, but like I did it on my own, and then I had to get the guy again to do some final paperwork for me. It was wild because they messed it up. I don't know. I feel like when you get a person, it saves the headache. It's just expensive though. You'd find yourself paying, $900 to $1,000.
You can do it on your own just to make sure you
You can do it on your own. So I'm saying I'm not bashing doing
the
it on your own.
NVNP events is make sure it's right.
But look what happened with me though.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, look what happened with
It will
me.
take months though.
Yeah, and if you don't do it right, it will take months after. But it's fine. I'm gonna get it done anyway. So you really believe they make us quarantine when we arrive? Well, yeah,
Nice to see
what they do
you.
is they let you leave. They'll let you leave if you're vaccinated. They'll let you leave. You just quarantine at home. What's going on, Domain? How you doing?
It's not really quarantine at home, babe.
I know.
You just stay at home. You can still
Yeah, I know,
It's
of
still
course.
not quarantine.
But still, it's the same difference. The money isn't an issue. I think if I rush head on into this, I'll be asking for huge problems. If I rush head on into this, I'll be asking for huge problems, Jay. I guess if you're thinking like that, you know, you might. But some guys are gonna come anyway, and just as soon as it opens, and if that's the case where they're gonna close it for people that are unvaccinated under 15, a lot of guys is gonna come in. I understand if you don't do it, Terry Flynn, but a lot of guys is gonna rush in. Things are looking promising in many parts of Europe. Yeah, yeah, they're trying to open the world. That's what's happening. They're trying to open the world. DC snow dusting only. Look at that storm missed us here. DC, Boston got most of it. Yeah, yeah, it's snowstorming everywhere. So we are headed in the right direction. More freedom incoming. Yeah, it is. It's getting better. Time's getting better. And Randy said the Philippines will start to accept fully vaccinated foreign leisure travelers from visa-free countries beginning February 10th. Yeah, and that's the thing. You need your vaccination, your COVID card. Everywhere you go, within every mall now, they're going to be asking. Like they're making it harder out here to be out here without the vaccine. So it's going to be wild. Like for you, and they only open it for 5 days, I guess, the country for people that are unvaccinated. And then if you're out here and unvaccinated, it's going to be hard. You can every mall you go to, especially like in places like Manila. Now everywhere is like it's malls that are closed off to people that are not vaccinated. Is wild. It's almost like U.S. How U.S. is out here, but a lot of you guys already got the vaccine, so a lot of you guys are ready to come. And Todd tell us they will be cheaper by summer. Kalo actually showed that earlier. Truly a great script for me, and you know this, man. Kitty experience high. I'm ready to take the fam shopping. Tai Tai Chunka.
Make
I
sure,
heard that, man.
Tony, make sure you list down all the good stall numbers.
Yeah. Great news. Things get better. Yeah, it is. Is the CDC white card good enough? Yeah, I mean the CDC white card. Yeah, I believe that is good enough. If that's your vaccination card, it's definitely good enough. And actually, they have a list of the cards that are acceptable.
We will give it to you
Yeah, I'm
tomorrow,
going to give it
guys.
to you tomorrow. A list of cards that are
I'll
acceptable.
be in the blog, guys.
But if you catch COVID while there, what happens? Well, nothing. I mean, if you catch COVID, you're going to know you have it. Just stay home. That's the thing. You get it, don't go to the hospital unless you're in serious condition. That's like for you guys that are healthy enough to stay home and beat it. It happens. You get it, stay home for a week. You tell your lady, hey babe, I'm gonna be in a hotel. If she has it too, stay home with her. Or if you're on your own somewhere, stay home. That's what I would do personally. I wouldn't go to a hospital if I got it. Let's say you guys travel here and got it. Don't go to a hospital. If you're a guy that's healthy and you can beat it, beat it. But the thing is, if you have insurance, that's when you're gonna need. Say if you get real sick, you're gonna need the insurance for that. Like the same insurance I was talking about before to have out here. Like they have travelers insurance. If you got travelers insurance, that would make sure you're good in the hospital. I've never been asked for the Stay Safe app anywhere at malls or anything. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, Black Waltz is already out here. Well, it depends. What part of the country are you in, Black? I think Black Waltz. Huh?
He's in Makati.
He's in Makati. Makati's not gonna ask.
They didn't gonna ask. They asked it in the port only.
Yeah, at the port. Actually, at the port. And really, the only place Black Waltz. If he's in the Manila area, go by Pasig and go to the mall in Pasig. You're gonna be like, oh, what the? I'm telling you, it's gonna be like night and day, bro.
No, it's in Green Hills, babe.
What?
It's Green Hills. We were asked for the Stay Safe app.
Yeah,
We
but no, but when we even we before we left, whenever we would go to
No, it's only Green Hills asked that.
no, okay, even the other place, the hypermarket.
This the QR code.
Yeah, that's for the QR code. That's what I'm saying.
No, he's talking about Stay
Stay
Safe
Safe app. Yeah, it's still. They asked for case said they asked for the QR code. That's still an app.
That's Pasig QR code.
It's the Pasig app. So they still have apps in Pasig. So you have to. This is how much of a headache it is, right? You'll be in Pasig, and Black Walls go there. You'll see, and they'll be like, "You got to download this." And you'll be like, "What?" And they'll make you download the app, or you will not get in the store. That's how it is in Pasig. But yeah, Manila, Makati, BGC, nobody asks it. And in a lot of those places, they let you in without even being vaccinated. So, because I was there a little while ago. You need to buy. So Randy Solano said you need to buy health insurance with COVID rider. Okay. A couple of vloggers said last night that if you catch the virus there without medical insurance, you have to pay for treatment. Yeah, you will. That's the thing in the Philippines. So true. You get sick in the Philippines, you will pay for treatment out of pocket, or you can't leave the hospital. So real. So many guys have came to the Philippines, got sick, and been in hospital jail. And don't let that happen to you. Either have the money or have the insurance when you come to the Philippines. And the Philippines, they open the country just thinking that you guys are gonna have enough money to take care of yourself. Because that's important for them. Because it's gonna be important for you too. Because if you don't have the money, you're not leaving the hospital. It happened with me. I remember I got sick one day. I had a mini stroke years ago. All right, I didn't know it was a mini stroke though. I went to the hospital, and I'm sitting there, and it's like they let me go out to the ATM to get my money, but the guys didn't want to let me go outside. It was weird. Like they really didn't want me to go outside. Kay had to go outside and get the money for me, and I'm happy Kay was in the hospital with me because the guard was like, didn't really want me to go out. Then he let me go to the door because, of course, he's seen I was a foreigner. But still, they don't play that in hospitals here. You'll be in hospital jail, to where you'll be stuck in the hospital. And you won't have a bed. They have you like you're in jail, and you don't want that. Because you'll be paying that bill. You'll be building up a bill the whole time in the hospital. So yeah, you don't want to be cinnamon rolls every day. Those other vloggers will write. Yeah. Let's go for it. Don't share some photos in Discord, Tony. Puyat clarified that the recent IATF EID decision will cover only leisure travelers from countries whose nationals are allowed visa entry to the Philippines. Yeah, it's true. I think it's about 150 countries that are allowed. US is one of them. That's the good thing. US is one of them. So a lot of you guys will be coming. And so me myself, I have MaxiCure. Me and Kay had MaxiCure. There's actually a Philip insurance that specialized for the Philippines. I talked about it last week. I forgot what it was, but it's two insurances. It's two different insurance companies that are great for the Philippines for traveling. I'll look it up again, but yeah, it's two different insurance companies that are good for it. Yo, Jay, the Mommy Eve Canada, how you doing? Sis Eve. The Philippines should be more focused on the health insurance of travelers than start beefing up for hospitalization of visitors. Yeah. Well, they know. They already know that you guys are gonna come in good. So thanks, Mommy Eve, gorgeous background, Jay. And so the embassies will be open again for marriage services too. I'm only coming back for a marriage mission. Who ya and who are? I heard that a lot of guys will be coming. A lot of guys will be coming. I'll be doing a video on that too soon. I'll be doing a video on that too because it's gonna be. I'm trying. I'm gonna make it a little interesting. This video gonna be funny. Time to order my Pelican Air cases. Jay Maverick show. What's going on, brother? Randy Salerno. Exactly. If not backs now, it's not the time to go. Yeah. But that's the thing, because like say, you can get in and back for 5 days, then really when you get here, a lot of places you're gonna go in the Philippines. There's a lot of malls out here in Manila. Not all of Manila, Pasig that require you to be vaccinated, and then there's malls, a lot of malls like where I am, with some mall out here that requires you to be vaccinated to enter. So a lot of places here and there like it's spotty, so where they're requiring it, and it'd be a headache when you're traveling around. So be back. Got to send the video live to Charlie now. Okay. All right. See you later, Garrett. Hospitalization here is like a military triage. Good luck if you go there. Yeah. I hear you. Especially you got to go to private too. You have to go private. You got to go private. Yeah. So Black Wolf said I go to BGC a lot, market, but I haven't been to Pasig yet. Yeah, Pasig is wild out there. Go out there just as a test run. You should vlog it, Black Wolf. Go out there, just get some footage. Like, oh wow, Jay's right. It's like a military camp in some places in Pasig. It's like QR code, QR code. Everywhere you go, QR code. I'm not sure if it's like that still now. But I'm sure it is though, especially with the rise in numbers that happened in Manila. It's probably everywhere you go, it's probably still the same. And I know I'll be returning out there probably in a month or so. So I'll see. When is the best time to come to the Philippines now? That's why the Philippines is opening in February, because now is hot travel season. I figured before they would, I didn't, but then the way they switched it and closed, and then all the quarantines, and then right after now, it's like I'm shocked that they're opening. Like, but it makes sense though, because the hot season, the best season is from March to June, July. Then after that, it's gonna be rainy season again. It's a long rainy season out here in the Philippines. So it's gonna be like really 4 to 5 months of summertime, you know. And then there's no fall or no winter here, but the rain is like fall or winter. Man, it rains a lot here. It rains a lot, especially where I am, because I'm out here. I'm right on the water. You know, the island I'm on is like nothing but water around it. Even more so than Manila. Like Manila is like it's around, everything. The whole Philippines is surrounded by water, but Manila is a little bit more built up. But where I am here, oof, it's built up because I'm on a mountain. But man, rains a lot. It rains a lot, and a lot of power outages. A lot of power outages. JFC when it's cold in your country. What are restrictions getting the boat from Batangas Pier to Calapan? Well, no, you have to have the in order to get the boat from Batangas to Calapan, you have to have the pass. Like I was saying to Tony, you have to have I forgot the name of the pass, and then you got to get your if you're vaccinated, you can come no problem. If you're not vaccinated, you would have to get the RT-PCR and you'll be good. How much money should I have saved to retire in the Philippines? Well, as far as money saved, you want to have a lot saved to come here and retire. You want to have a lot saved before you come here and retire. As far as the number, I'll be honest with you. If you have 500,000 to a million, yeah, you probably can retire for the rest of your life. If you live like a Filipino, you can make it happen. You can make that happen. That's like me. If I had a million right now, I wouldn't need money. If I had a million, 500,000 to a million, I wouldn't need money. I wouldn't have to work again. I wouldn't have to worry about anything anymore out here. I'd be good. And guys, with no further ado, I'm saying it wrong. We welcome in the beautiful KD Experience. What's
Hi
going on, Kay?
guys.
Shay, can you hear me?
Hi. Yes,
Hey,
I
can
can
you
hear
hear
you
me?
loud and clear. Yeah, loud
Okay.
and clear.
Your boob's about to come out, okay?
Oh,
Hang on. Yeah, look. No, it's down there. There you go. But what's
so
going on,
really
kid?
announcement. Hi
Yeah, I know.
guys. Oh my gosh. The Philippines is finally open. We're so excited for you guys. We're very
Uh-huh.
happy and you're finally able to visit your fiance, your girlfriend, your wife, your husband if you're female. So congratulations. I hope you're able to make it before they suddenly change their mind. So if
Hmm.
you have this and you really miss your girl, just visit and be with your girl or your wife and at least be happy before the Valentine's Day, right?
Hmm. Yeah, well, Terry Fleming, I would say I don't think they're gonna transport you to a VA hospital if you get sick in the Philippines. So if you're a guy that's older and feels like COVID would be a threat to you, live in Manila, stay in Manila,
Mhm.
so you can because then they will transport you there if you're in Manila. If you're in another island somewhere, they're not transporting you to the VA hospital. So you want to be somewhere where you can get to the VA hospital. If you feel you're older and that's gonna be an issue, I would say be somewhere close by. What's going on,
Mhm.
kid?
Yeah, I'm just excited for you guys. I'm so happy. I was talking about this with Jay since yesterday, since last night. I was like, Jay, the Philippines is finally opening, and you
Yeah.
guys just excited for you guys.
Hmm.
I think I'm
Yeah, me too,
echoing.
man. Yeah, you echo. You probably hear yourself in the mic here. I would take the mic out, but then you won't hear me.
Yeah, I know.
Hold on, let me see
Guys,
here.
how's the volume, guys?
The volume should be good.
Hi, Sis Eve.
Let me see
Sis
here.
Eve Kalma is here. Shout out.
Yes. Yeah, thank you for coming, Sis Eve. Let me see. Hold on, let me see. And can read some of the comments? I'm up to Terry
Okay.
Fleming.
Terry Fleming. Hello, Sir Murphy, or where you are right now.
I'm up to Will, where it says that Tony Anderson looking at the Pelican 1620 and the Pelican Air 1615. I don't know what that is, but
Ah, yeah, I have it. I have
hmm
Pelican. Air cases, right? The air cases.
hmm And
Okay.
Randy Solano said Affinity you should have available to you at least 1,500 per month to live comfortably, more if in a big city and be properly insured. Yeah, yeah, you can do it 1,500. You're living really good with 1,500.
Mm-hmm.
You're in a big city, you may want to have 2,000 to be a little more comfortable, but you're still gonna be
Actually,
comfortable.
guys, just to let you know, we were in Manila for 2 years during the this pandemic, right? And we never
Hmm.
have it. Like when I got sick, that's before the announcement of the pandemic on March
Mm-hmm.
2020. Before that, I got sick. Before that announcement, but after that, the whole 2 years, Jay, you don't show your mouth. You're sleeping.
Yeah, no, no.
Jay's
I'm
like,
not.
guys, you go to sleep.
Mhm.
Jay's like, But anyway, yeah. So what I'm trying to say is, you will be safe. You just need to be careful when you eat outside. Wait, bring your sanitizer, your alcohol or something whenever you go outside, and make
Mhm.
sure that you don't touch your mouth. Whatever, just be safe, guys. Because Jay and I was going to Divisoria. Oh man, echoing. Divisoria, Taytay, and everywhere around Manila, and we never get sick. We just get sick last 2 weeks ago, but the whole time, guys, we never get sick. So all you need to do is just follow the protocols. Just like, be safe. Don't touch your hand, dirty hands, and put it in your mouth.
Mhm.
Not mouth. I mean, in your nose like this. Like that,
Mhm.
and everything will be fine. You're gonna be fine. You just need to follow the protocols.
Mhm. Yeah, that's it.
Hi
You'll be
mix
good.
videos.
And you'll definitely be good. But let me see here. Manila VA is not a hospital. It's a VA clinic. Huge difference, and not be and they have been talking about closing it.
Mm.
Well, I don't know. You maybe get that may be better, more fit for what like somebody like Will. Like Will may know about it. But I'll be honest with you, I don't research the VA hospital every day, guys. I'm not the VA hospital expert.
All
But
you need
still,
to do, guys, search BA hospital in the Philippines, and
yeah.
then they're gonna give you where the branches or maybe the main office. You can see that in
Oh, no,
Google,
they have it's
where
Manila.
exactly.
Hmm.
They said it's only a clinic. Dennis
Yeah.
Antonio, hello. He said, finally, I can go back. Yes, finally. Oh my gosh. You definitely will need to travel medical. Guys, you are actually lucky. Oh my. Because in Thailand, you need to have an insurance, like 50,000. It doesn't require that yet here in the Philippines.
Hmm.
They just let you go in without the insurance. But of course, for your safety, just in case, you need to have your own insurance. But you guys are lucky. Philippines is not too strict like Thailand, you
Yeah,
know?
it's not. Yeah,
More
because if you go
pace.
to the hospital, you're not
Mhm.
leaving. They'll take care of you, but you're not leaving without paying that bill. That's just how it
Yeah.
is.
Especially the bill. I heard that if you got this bid, spend like 90,000 for the private hospital, because I hear someone have that more than that actually. So
Hmm.
you just need to have extra money just in case. But for the good part, Jay and I never get sick, guys.
When
Um,
I got the mini strokes, I didn't even stay in the hospital. I went to the hospital for what, a couple of hours, right? Okay, what was my bill? Like 30, forty
no,
thousand.
no, we're there from 3 p.m. to 3 a.m., babe. 12 hours.
Yeah, but what was, my bill was like 40,000, almost 40,000.
31,000.
Yeah,
Because with the actually
that's
the
$600.
doctor is asking him to what do you call when you need to stay in the hospital?
Yeah, they were trying to rake up a bill. I was like, no, I'm going home.
No, he can handle it. It's not like a major
Yeah, I was
stroke, so
having a stroke. Like, ah, if it was like that, I would have said, yeah, I'm staying. But
mhm.
like, sorry, Dak, I'm going home. I'm fine. I'm not racking up that bill.
Garrett said, "Good morning or evening to all. If you are on Charlie, good evening to you, sweetheart." Oh, love you, babe. Garrett is so sweet because I see Garrett said, "I'm gonna share it to Charlie," and then this is not Valentine's Day, guys, but look at Garrett. I love you, babe.
Hmm.
Oh my gosh, my throat is dry.
Yeah, 1,500 might be okay for Dumaguete, but not Manila or Cebu City. Well, 1,500 is definitely okay where I'm at. To be honest with you guys, I live in Calapan, and you'll be fine with 1,500 here too.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Maybe even places connected to Manila. You know, like Cavite, you may be able to do it for 1,500. Even,
Mm-hmm.
guys, even when I was in Manila, you can do it for 1,500.
Mm-hmm.
Um, when I first went out there, my rent was $150, but it wasn't really the place you may want to stay in for $150. But it was fine for me when I first went, and I got by. Actually, my bills when I first went there was out like maybe $700 in Manila.
Mhm. And also you're lucky guys because there's no quarantine hotel no more. So actually the quarantine hotel is the expensive one. It depends on your taste, of course, if you want to make it's bongacious. But it's good thing that you just go directly home. You go directly to
Hmm.
your girlfriend, and if your plan is just to be with your girl, then just stay with her the whole time, and then maybe travel once only for your safety as well. As long as you're together for the whole month.
Hmm.
For me it's better for me just to stay home together with my boyfriend, just walk around, in the park. I'm sure there's a lot of beach around the area if you stay in the province. So it's really not expensive if you budget your money
Yeah.
the right way. So you want me to continue reading?
Yeah. Sure. Sure.
Dennis said, Bohol, here I go in August. You're gonna go to Bohol. Philip Jones, if you plan to live in 15, I read that already. Just like Florida and the USA, guys, as a weather comparison.
Hmm.
Hello, Angel, sincerely from Murphy Hayes. Wow, ano to, Angel, sincerely from Murphy Hayes. Yahoo, maganda sis, andyan ka na pala. He said, I'm here already from sis Eve. Thank you so much, sis Eve Kalma. Eve Canada, Mommy Eve Canada. Guys, if you're interested in cooking, you can visit her channel. She loves cooking and she really cook well.
Hmm.
All right, you want to read or you want me to
Yeah,
continue
keep
reading?
reading. Keep reading.
Welcome,
I need to get
Fabulous
new water.
K from Garrett Houston. Ken Leave, I'm 48 minutes late. I know you are late, but good news, Ken Leave, if you want to visit the Philippines and be with I think your fiance, right? You're already your fiance or girlfriend. Now is the time. February 10, the Philippines is opening. If you're not vaccinated yet, you can still enter until February 16. But after that, it's all for vaccinated people already. So if you have time, visit the Philippines and be with your girl. I'm so excited for you guys. I'm very excited because I know what you feel. I know how the LDR feel when Jay and I is an LDR relationship. I know it's really hard, and this is the time for you to be in the Philippines. I feel like I'm talking. I can hear myself, but it's not too clear. Mabuhay, familia, Mami Canada, baka someday, maybe someday we're gonna see each other, Kay. We're planning to move to Pinas, perhaps in less than 2 years once our youngest is settled. Yes, sis, just let us know if ever we're in Manila or if you visit Puerto Galera, we can maybe meet in Puerto Galera around that time. Or maybe Calapan, just let us know if ever. We're gonna meet you definitely. Dexter Perkins, what's going on, guys? Opening up, huh? Yes, Dexter, Philippines is opening. And if you really want to visit the Philippines soon, February 10 is the best. It's the opening day. Opening day. Hopefully, they will not change it. But I'm happy for you guys so you guys can be with your girl. Hello, Ate K from Mixed Videos. Hello, Mixed Videos. Philip Jones said the VA Manila outpatient clinic is in the Philippines. In the Philippines, it's the only VA healthcare facility located in a foreign country and it's located on U.S. Embassy. Ah, okay. So it's located in U.S. Embassy. Thank you, Philip, for let us know. 1.5 might be okay for Dumaguete, but not Manila or Cebu. Actually, Todd, 1.5 is fine even in Manila, but it depends on you. If your girl can cook, you can actually save a lot of money.
Yeah.
Because you can actually find a place in Manila that actually worth 1,000 pesos only for Airbnb. Or if your girl can find a place to stay, which is cheaper than that a day, that's better. But 1.5 it's okay if you are already living here. But if you're just gonna visit, 1.5 may be not enough because you just come to the Philippines, you want to do some stuff, you want to do some activities with your girl. So 1.5 may not be enough if
Yeah.
you're
Like
visiting only.
it's true. Like
Mhm.
me and Kay, I don't need maximum coverage. So me and Kay have decent coverage for 1,200 a year for both of us.
Mhm.
1,200. So it's not that bad.
No, 100,000 for me and 100,000 for Jay. That's
Yeah.
pesos, guys. Okay.
Yeah. You said. Let me
Any?
see.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go
No.
ahead,
Go.
Jay.
Go.
No, I'm just reading
And they go
50
straight.
and
Oh,
he needs
Charlene,
to
how
go
you
to
doing?
hospital.
Hello,
Mhm.
family. Yes. Abigail in the house. How you doing, Abigail? Forget. Okay, read what you're
Abigail.
reading.
I was on the top right now. Hi, Aunt Charlene. Hello.
Yeah.
Hello, guys. Hello, Abigail. Oi. Oh, you're leaving
Jay, did you
soon,
have health insurance
Abigail.
at the time?
Is leaving
No, no,
soon.
I didn't have it at that time. No, I didn't. After that, I got it though.
Yeah. That's where we
That
got
happened.
it.
Yeah.
Terry Fleming, BA has a clinic in Cebu. I thought Manila had a hospital. Thanks for the information, Sir Philip. William, I don't use silverware from restaurant. They're always ask for plastic utensil. Yeah, actually, the silverware is fine in the restaurant, but if you are, worried, just buy your own silverware and just bring it all the time. There's actually Jay and I was looking for it. Remember, Jay? I was like, Jay, when this COVID started, like, Jay, let's buy a silverware where you can put it in your bag. But
Mm-hmm.
after that, it was actually safe. You just need to choose where you're gonna eat. You make sure that there's a lot of restaurants that really follow safety protocols. So,
Mm-hmm.
but for your safety, yeah, ask for plastic. Actually, I asked for plastic glass before. Plastic glass. I mean the plastic we call glass baso. So
Yeah, yeah.
just for the safety before I asked that before. Thank you for the info, Philip. Do you need your passport or DD? Okay, this they're talking to each other. BA Clinic in Manila will only treat you for service-connected disabilities from Can Leave. Ain't no BA hospital in the Philippines from our face life. Our face life. If you don't have any medical insurance, I don't think you should be going overseas. Period. Till you do, because you never know. Yeah, correct. You want me to continue reading?
Yeah, sure, sure.
Mommy Eve Canada said admitted in the hospital. Since Jay got he got a stroke last year. This is actually 1 year anniversary of Jay got
Mini
mini
stroke.
stroke,
It's a stroke.
sis. It's not a stroke, it's a mini stroke.
Yeah, stroke. People like, man, Jay, aren't you too young?
Yeah, admitted, sis. That's what I'm talking about. They actually request Jay to be admitted, but we decided to go home because if he admitted, we need to pay 30,000 upfront.
Yeah.
Actually, 40,000 upfront, and then the
Yeah.
40,000, the money
I
that we
had the
spend
money,
for
but I
the
wasn't. I
test.
didn't want to pay it all that.
And also the 40,000, guys, the test that he did will be deducted there, but you need to pay 40,000 upfront to be admitted, and it's very
Mm-hmm.
expensive. That's for um private hospital.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, what's that
That's the way to
smell?
go in the Philippines, private hospital.
I don't know, Rhino. Luckily, I don't know what you're smelling, but maybe you're smelling your place, not not us. And we're saying, yo, what that smell? What is that? Maybe, you know, we just take a shower. I don't think it's us. Ken Lip said you can get really good health insurance in the PH for 2K USD, and yeah, they'll provide millions in medical coverage as well as private rooms in the hospital.
Yeah, I gotta research that. I'm sure you can though. I'm sure you can. I gotta make more videos talking about stuff like that, like health insurance coverage, and I don't really make videos like that, but I gotta get into it. And Terry Fleming said, "Can live. I am 100% service connected. Will treat me for my health issues. It depends on if you eat local or Western food. Western food costs more than in US. It does way more. Western food here costs way more. The only thing you'll find a little cheaper, like food you don't really eat that are not healthy. Like you'll find maybe Lay's potato chips maybe close to the same price as there. Still gonna be more though than there, but it won't be as much as other Western foods. Like, but snacks and junk, you don't want that. I mean, it's still more though. Meaning you'll pay
Mm-hmm.
for a big bag of Lay's potato chips. In the U.S., you may get them for $2. Here, three easy. You know, so
Garrett said, thank you
everything's.
for the shout out. Welcome, Garrett. Jay Brown said, waiting for those plane tickets to go down in price, then I shall return. That's the only thing,
Mm-hmm.
Jay Brown. The problem is, Philippines is really like he doesn't know when they're gonna change it. So
Mm-hmm.
if you really have enough budget, just come as soon as possible because you
Mm-hmm.
never know. They suddenly, the cases go up. Actually, I think they realized that we're gonna live with this bid. We
Mm-hmm.
cannot just they cannot just keep closing the country. So I think that's the reason they open it up, and we're shocked, guys. I was like, Jay, they're opening. Actually, I announced it last week. I was like, babe, I was watching in TikTok. Somebody posted that in February 10, the Philippines will open for foreigner. I don't know if you. I can capture that, guys, in the video last week in the live stream. I
Mm-hmm.
mentioned it, but I'm not too sure. And then they announced it last, I think Thursday or Friday. They announced it that it's opening.
Mm-hmm. So, Dennis Antonio, with vid or not, I don't recommend no one to travel without insurance. And then
Mm-hmm.
so John said, "Hey Jay, love the channel. Probably going to visit in August. Are you going to still host a singles retreat?" Yeah, yeah. I mean, I just might do that. I just might do that. I gotta work up some plans. I gotta work up a budget for it, and then from there, I just may do that.
Mm-hmm. The
So
family
family
man
man, so
said,
for
yeah, go
years.
ahead,
Yeah,
baby.
yeah. Oh, read it.
All right. Been with my girl 3 years, haven't seen her yet. I'm so excited going in June to see her. Oh, congratulations, the family man. You're gonna see your girl soon.
Mm-hmm.
Randy Salermo said, Jay Brown, exactly. Maybe by summer for travel and late fall, winter. Our face life said, if you cannot avoid an LDR, just go straight to the Philippines and have some fun and find you a cool one over there. That way, you know exactly what you're getting up front. And also, just to let you know, guys, the video of Jay last time, that the last upload, he's talking about the first one you meet. Of
Yeah, when you
course,
hear,
when you're
yeah, when you
here,
come
not
here,
online.
yeah, that's what it was. I was talking about you can't, because a lot of times guys come here, they meet the first one while they here. I'm not talking about the guys talking to girls online. Of course, online you're gonna know you're compatible already. But still, I
Your
wasn't
sickness.
necessarily promoting online dating. I'm saying for the guys, talking about the guys that want to come here and meet something. And a lot of guys got confused of exactly what I was saying in the video. I'm saying for the guys, they said, Jay, didn't you meet Kay? And that was the only one. Yeah, I know that. I'm not talking about me with Kay. Me and Kay, I even said in the video, me and Kay were compatible. I knew we were compatible. You know, it's like night and day between what I was talking about. Like a lot of you
Baby,
guys
are
don't
you
understand, but
directly
there are
connected?
guys that come here, huh? Yeah,
Your
I am
your your
directly.
face is.
Oh no, I'm not directly connected. No, let me directly connect now.
Yeah, sorry to cut you off because you
Oh,
fading.
you're right. I know.
You're not
I didn't
directly
realize
connected to the internet.
I'm connected now. Yeah.
So that's why, because some people commenting there, oh, I met my girl and then we got married now.
Yeah.
No, but we're talking about guys, like, you need to know the person first. Don't get like settled down right away after a month or 2 or 3 months. You need to, even some people understand what Jay is trying to say on that video.
Yeah.
He's trying, some people said, yeah, you need to be with the girl for, Tony said that, girl for a year, or
Hmm.
because you never know. Online actually is a little bit better, but it's not really because you doesn't know the person. But the only thing
Yeah.
good about online is you really need to, you gotta see the person every day, talk to them, and know the person before you really visit her. So, and it's,
Hmm.
in our situation is different because we actually super like this when we first
Yeah. Yeah.
met, and we still doesn't marry right away. We got married after 4 months or 5 months when Jay come here. We didn't get married
Yeah.
right
Yeah.
away.
It took like 6 months actually. It was a while, but
Yeah.
I knew. But it took 6 months for me to know. Like that was my time I took to know Kay was the one, like in person. You
Mm-hmm.
know, that was the time it took. And if Kay wasn't the one, I would have been right back on that plane. But no, I knew when me and Kay got into arguments. Right when it was
Ah. What's going on, Jay? The signal is so bad, even you directly connected.
I know. I'm. Oh yeah, I'm directly connected. Now I switched over. That's why
Ah,
I'm
okay.
directly connected now. Yeah. So now it should be better. Do I sound better? Am I fading?
Yeah, way better. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Guys, we're trying to fix this so you guys can see us okay. And then Tony Anderson said maybe in the next 2 weeks the fares will go down. Woody Bayan. What's your name, Woody? I'm just gonna read it like Woody because the name is crazy. Hi Jay, Kylie, shout us here in Abu Dhabi. Hello, hello. Oh, shout them out, Jay. He said shout
Who's
me
that? Who's
out.
that?
Don't read the whole name because the whole name is
Who's
like
that?
Woody Wood Peck Peck.
Oh, what? Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, what's going on, man? How you doing?
With all the people that has died, you're full not to get the shot. Yeah, I know. Actually, the reason we got this also, we actually have Pfizer, guys, because it's really hard to go around nowadays now when you're in the province. That's the only thing. If you're unvaccinated, you can enter until February 16, but there's a lot of stuff that you cannot do. Um, but we're able to do it like the whole time we're not, vaccinated. We just got vaccinated recently. So that's the only thing. If ever you're not vaccinated, you're gonna be mostly staying at home or just closed
Hmm.
area, because if you go to the mall, they're gonna ask for vaccination card. If you eat in the restaurant, you cannot enter without the vaccination card.
Yeah, that's what they're doing now. And so in most of the videos say you can enter unvaxxed until February 16th. After that, you must be 100% vaxxed. Yes, that's facts. That is super
Randy
facts.
Salermo said, Davao seems really nice. Any plans to check it out, J and K?
Deval?
Davao.
No,
Mm-hmm.
didn't go yet. Me and Kay, do
No,
we
no.
want to go out?
He said,
But
do you really want to go? That's what he's saying.
do I want to go to
Do you,
Deval?
do you want to, do you have any plans to check it out? That's what he said.
I have plans to visit the whole Philippines, but that may be in a couple of months though, guys. I got to get my budget back to where it needs to be. Because when
Mm-hmm.
you're in the Philippines, sometimes you know you get in a situation where all you need to do is save. That's the situation I'm in now. Like, I gotta just save, 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 then travel again. You know, because recently I was in a situation where I was just spinning, spinning, spinning. You guys see me building terraces, building my terrace, and doing everything. I have cable connection here. I have cable connection to Kay's mom's house. So right now I'm back to the point where I gotta just save, save, put money away, save and
Mm-hmm.
plan. That's what I gotta do now, and it happens. And you gotta do it with a smile.
Mm-hmm.
And but the our phase life, I gotta read this. He says you'll have more variety to choose from up front. You don't want to get an LDR lady and get stuck with a basic looking Panay. And while you're over there with her, you're looking around at the fine ones. Yeah, that will happen. That can
Mm-hmm.
happen. And also, you don't want to when you come here and then you don't want what happens. That's what I'm saying about the video. You don't want to meet. Say you meet one that's fine, right? Or for our phase life, and then you with her for a couple of months, and then you just don't want to be around her no more. Then you get another one. Then you get another one. If your guy come to look here and be a player, you know what? Just have fun. I'm not telling you not to, but I'm saying though,
Mm-hmm.
but that's what I was saying in the video. You don't want to say, okay, she's bad, she's for me, and then boom, she's not for you. She's not for
Mm-hmm.
you. You're not compatible in any way. And then you got her pregnant. So that's how it goes. You didn't got her pregnant real fast, and then you stuck. But guys do that. I'm not saying that all you guys would do it, but yeah, a lot of guys do that when they come here.
And also, I bit to disagree about some Filipina not really like pretty online. I actually there's a lot of pretty girl
It's a lot of
online,
Filipino. It is. It
right?
is.
Because some
Only
girls
thing is,
is.
yeah,
Mhm.
it is. It's a lot. It's a lot of them. Yeah, it's a lot of them.
Yeah, because I was looking on TikTok. There's some girls they met their boyfriend online, and they're all pretty, and
Yeah,
they
yeah,
met them online. So
yeah.
not everybody. There's you just lucky because you able to meet a pretty girl online. But there's a lot of pretty Filipina that's on online because they decide to just date online, then meet a Filipino or
But
just have a
it had no choice.
foreigner date. Yeah, sometimes they're brokenhearted. They're like,
Hmm.
I'm done. I want to date a foreigner instead of dating a Filipino. So I need to disagree. There's also some pretty Filipina online because I
Hmm.
have some friends that are really, really pretty and they're dating online.
Hmm.
Garrett said, Cooking Queen Charlie can show down. Thank God. Pancit adobo, lechon, street food, here I come from Garrett.
Hmm.
Billy Licer. What's up, big bro from Billy? Garrett said, "Oh no, right? You're gonna be like that." Okay. Right, we need to scroll up, guys. You guys talking to each other. Find someone who can cook much cheaper from Abigail.
Yeah,
Yes, correct.
it is much cheaper. Like, cause K's saving me a bunch of money right now.
Mm-hmm. I'm
K's saving me a
actually
bunch of money.
I'm a
All the food we got
restaurant right now.
in the freezer, in the fridge, we're gonna make
Mm-hmm.
that last another week and a half, straight up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to the store. I'll go to the store in a week and a half and buy more food. And so, mommy Eve Canada, oh my sis, I can't experience bro Jay. I have no idea. I'm glad you're well now. Yes, he be
Mm-hmm.
expensive in Panay. Yeah, we good. We
Finesse.
good. We good.
Garrett said, "No, Jay, balut for me though. Joke only." Yeah, I don't know, guys. Me and Jay doesn't really like balut because it can create also high blood pressure. It's too much cholesterol.
Mm-hmm.
Arcelite J is a trooper inspiration from our face life.
Mm-hmm.
Mami Ib Canada, yes, as we age sis K, we have to be careful on our intake every day. Our healthy living, I mean, if we wish to live longer. Yeah. Actually,
Yeah.
Jana is very, after that, Jay was, slower down eating fast food and
Mm-hmm.
um, drinking soft drinks and everything. We actually start walking. We are actually going
Yeah.
back and walking more nowadays. So, and less salt and, we trying to be healthy as we can. I don't know how we're gonna say it,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We try to be healthy as possible.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So do one, Sisis do one. It's always better to get insurance anywhere you go. Yeah.
It
They're
is.
talking to each other with Sis Abby. Our face life, yes, those plane tickets is still high as I can't say it,
As well.
guys.
Yeah, no, no.
As as fish.
It is. It's very expensive.
Jan Paul said it seems too expensive now, especially if you're not vaccinated. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Thank God only a mini stroke. That is enough, though. God bless all with great health. I know about that side of the equation and don't wish on anyone. Philippine food is all good. Yes, Garrett. Um, you just need to be careful. Some people cook salty food. If Charlie can cook, just let your Charlie cook for you because sometimes outside they really cook salty. You just need to choose which restaurant you're gonna eat. So all good. Your Charlie can cook, so that's a good thing.
Yeah. So let me see. He said, because I talked about it last week, but Terry Fleming said, what type of insurance would the Philippines recognize as coverage? Well, insurance that get recognized here is like Cigna Global, and then there was another insurance that the Philippines that was good out here. Let me see. I have it here. Let me search it. For place things like Cigna Global, or if you come out here and then you get MaxiCare, they have MaxiCare prepaid.
Mm-hmm.
You can get, and there's another insurance too. I forgot though. I have to look it up.
in
It would
in
take my
telecare. But actually,
yeah.
guys, there's it's really hard to contact IntelliCare. That's the reason we actually approve in MaxiCare because MaxiCare is the one who reply to us right away. Especially if you're doing independent, like what do you call that? Like you're not in. Usually, some insurance company here usually they have like under the companies. Because when I
Mhm.
was working in a call center, my insurance is IntelliCare that's paid by the company. I'm also paying for it, but most sharing with the company that I'm working
Mhm.
with. So MaxiCare is okay, and try to find the one that is easy to contact because some other insurance is hard to contact
Mhm.
nowadays when we try to process it.
Yeah.
Whatever our diet now plus what we inherit with our genes is K is going to hunt us as we age. I'm glad bro Jay are okay. Not all are lucky. Not all are lucky. Yeah, that's correct, Sis Eve. I was worried the whole time. I was crying, preparing food for Jay. I was like searching like crazy. Like I cannot sleep. When it
You know what got
yeah.
me? What made me lucky? Sis Eve. I knew I had to quit everything I was doing in my life, and since last February, since it happened, I quit smoking and drinking. It's been a year now. This February, I think today's what? Today's February, right?
Not yet. It's still
Yeah,
28.
the 31st, 31st. Oh no, yeah. It's on
29
Tuesday.
today, 29.
Tuesday, yeah, on Tuesday to be. So when by the time Tuesday hits, I'll be officially a year of not drinking and smoking.
Mhm.
And I knew I had to make those changes I talk about it a lot of times in the live stream, but you know, I don't talk about it enough. Like I need to making videos about it because like people need to hear it. It's inspirational. And I felt since Eve, I felt like because I've actually been smoking. What am I 40 now? I literally been smoking for like 25 years and almost straight since I was 16. So what's that? 16 from what 40? That's what 24 years, I think. Yeah, it's 24 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's 24 years. So it's 24 years, almost 25. And I felt that the most I've ever stopped smoking was for a year, and
Mm-hmm.
it was spotty. It wasn't for a year straight. This is my first time I went a year straight without smoking and drinking, and I feel different. I can't go back because I go back, then I need when I go if I ever went back smoking, I would need to up my coverage, right, kid? I would need
Yeah.
to up my coverage to like
And you're
million
gonna be stupid to
patients.
go back too.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
like you already surpassed the time when you stop smoking,
You're
the
fully healed. Your
urge,
body's trying to
and then
fully
you
heal.
suddenly go back. It's like
Yeah,
you go back to zero. So actually, guys, when Jay was really still have numb in his arms, I cannot sleep properly. Like I let him sleep first. I count the hours. Like is he sleeping? How many hours is sleeping? How many hours
I
is
didn't know you was doing
resting?
that.
I was doing that the whole time. I was
Wow.
like, I was like, I was
You didn't
just
tell me you was doing that.
no. I was. You're lying in bed, right? I'll make sure he's sleeping first because he's having hard time sleeping. There's a noise outside, and then when he's sleeping, I awake for a few hours, and then I have. That's why I lose a lot of weight too because I eat
Wow.
less and sleep less. But I feel now I feel more comfortable in sleeping
Huh.
because I know
Okay, you
he's
had big man
okay.
woman here. She's trying to make me cry over here. She's trying to make me
Now
soft.
I'm crying right now when I'm thinking about because it's almost a year when he got sick, guys. It's really hard
Yeah,
because I was searching online cooking what I gonna cook for him that's not salty, what I gonna cook for him that's not. It's really hard that time, and we didn't go live that time. We didn't go online. We didn't really stop. Oh my gosh, I don't like to cry in the live stream. All right, let's go to read
yeah,
the comment.
yeah. No,
All right,
it was a hard
it's
time for
crazy.
Kay. Yeah, it was. And when I tell you guys, when Kay broke down, I'm telling you guys, I know I talked about it for you guys, like Jay's being OA, but no, seriously, when Kay said, "Why are you doing this to me?" and she was crying, and I never felt emotion like that ever. She's like, "Why are you doing this to me?" And she was crying. I was like, I couldn't look
No,
at her.
because Jay has urge, and he said, "I just want to walk outside." I was like, "Oh my gosh, I feel so crazy!" Like, "Oh my gosh, you're gonna
No,
help."
no, I
It's
can't. I
really
actually went
hard,
outside.
guys.
I went outside, and then I came up, and she smelled the smoke on me. That's what happened. She said,
And he has
"Hey,
stroke. He has mini stroke already that time,
yeah,
guys.
I did, yeah,
And
I,
it's
I
like it's
did,
really hard. It's like I cannot stop him or what urge he has, but he need to help himself. It's not I
but
can
no,
just tell him, but he need to do it for himself.
no, at that moment, I had to stop. 'Cause even though I was young, think about it. Y'all know, there's people that die younger than me every year, right? Kay, like, remember Lloyd Cadena died, right? Like, from help. Well, he was fat, but still, there's people that die from smoking a cigarette once. There's people that die. So me, smoking it for what 20 something years, it's finally caught up to me when I started getting mini strokes and everything. And I go, man, if I didn't stop it when I did, I like some of you guys, and I don't want to point it out that may be smoking and need to stop. Been smoking for 20 years, 40 years, probably
Guys,
longer than me. Gotta stop now. But that's it. I'm not gonna talk about it anymore. But
I know your girl is telling you to stop doing it, but it's
yeah,
still you. It's still
yeah,
you will be the one because nobody will. It's still you. You need to be the one coming from yourself to stop doing it. But anyway, let's continue our reading our
yeah.
your comments, guys. Can wow, go to the Philippines and just let life unfold. The beaches, the sand, the weather, no snow, no cold weather from D. And I think you read this already, Terry Fleming question about the Philippine recognized as coverage. You read that already, right?
Yeah, I read that. Yeah, I read that. Yeah.
Ken Liv said, how my tickets booked for end of March, going to get over the ASAP before they change their mind. Yes, and close
Heard
the
that.
country again.
Terry Kinlip got the right idea. Kinlip got the
Mhm.
right idea. Yep. Get over it
Go
now.
as soon as early as you can, especially if you really miss your lady and you've been together for a long time, you never see each other. Like Danica, I'm happy for you, Danica. I know
Yeah.
your boyfriend, your fiance is coming soon, so I'm happy for you guys. Please send us a picture. Send us a
Yeah.
picture on my Facebook page.
Hmm.
Tony Anderson said, now the best time to talk online to someone as you can visit a lot sooner than before. Yeah, yeah. That's also a good idea
Yeah.
because right now, once you see the girl,
It's different. Yeah, like it's true.
you can visit right away.
Go online, it kind of makes sense because it's like I'm coming to Philippines next week. Where are you gonna be? It's like, oh,
Hmm.
it's no joke now. Now it's put up or shut up. Now I'm coming to the Philippines, and a lot of guys are gonna do that. They're gonna say, let me go online and let me line them up. So when I get there, a lot of guys do that, and
Hmm.
sad to say, guys will do that again.
Dark Stallion said, I believe the vaccine status shenanigans will eventually fade away. The question is when. I know, because
No
everybody
time
will
soon.
be. I
Yeah,
know. We doesn't know when yet, but
yeah,
that's the reason we got vaccinated, guys. Because when we go back to Manila, we're gonna end up doing this swab test again. Will cost us like 7,000 every time.
yeah.
7,000 for the two of us. Sometimes 8,000 if you want to do 12 hours. So it's really expensive to do the RT-PCR test, guys. So we have no choice. We actually wait for almost a year before we got vaccinated, and
Hmm.
we're gonna be fully vaccinated by soon. We have another schedule for that. Bert Duarte said, what's up, gang? Hello, Bert Duarte. You guys sound good. Thank you
What's
so
going on?
much. Jan po said, Jay, NYC is going to allow illegal aliens who bypass immigration or breach the southern border to vote in the election without citizenship.
Yeah. And thanks for the super chat, Ken Levy said I gotta run to the bank before they close. Great seeing you guys though. Thanks for the live chat. Congrats everyone on the
Yes.
opening. Yeah. Thanks for the
Thank
super
you,
chat.
Live.
Appreciate
And have a safe drive if you're driving.
it. Mhm.
Thank you for the super chat. Let me see where we are right now. I
And
think
so
we're still on the top.
Scarface said if you know you got the bomb, then go ahead and hold what you got. If she got the big three, brains, body, and looks, roll with her. Yep. That's what it's about.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it's about. Roll with her ASAP.
Don't be blinded with the beauty only, but you
Yeah,
need to have a
exactly.
beauty and brain. Always like the beauty is only like the extra. The important
Yeah.
is the brain. The person is good attitude. Of course, that's the most important, and
Yeah.
yeah, and some other stuff, and responsible enough.
Abigail said one
Loving.
more required backs card. Abigail, are you asking? Because I'm wondering. I think she's a convite. I wonder if it may not be that strict out there. A convite. Is
No, actually, everywhere.
everywhere, and
Very.
even in convite, I was asking her.
I'm
If she
sure.
was
Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay.
yeah.
Abby's, cuz if you still here, answer us. Is it? But that's what she said though. Most required backs cards, so she's in Cavite, right?
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I was making sure she wasn't asking, but yeah,
Some actually other is required booster already. I was surprised. Not in
that's
Manila,
crazy.
guys. In
That's crazy.
in other province, it's like
That's
you can enter. I heard it in the news when I was watching the news. It said, "Oh, no booster, no enter in the mall." But it's not like
hmm.
everywhere, guys. I think the specific mall only.
Yeah.
And then Sis Eve said, health is wealth talaga, sis. Yes, sis,
Hmm.
health is wealth. Nobody can, the healthy person really is the wealthy one because if you're sick, you're gonna spend too much money.
He said, "What's a good 1 month vaccination budget if you're actively touring in Cebu beaches and clubbing on weekends, popping bottles? 1 month. If you're doing all of that, you're gonna come for $5,000 to make sure you're safe, just for
Mm-hmm.
security. You may not spend the whole thing, but if you come with 4 or 5 thousand, don't look to spend the whole thing, because that's like I tell you $4 or $5,000, but you'll be popping bottles 4 or 5 thousand, and clubbing and having a ball. You want to do that? You can live like a king like that, or in the Philippines for 4,000 and go all out. Because think about it, your hotel. It depends. If you come out here and you get a hotel to where you can rent it out for a month, those are going to be
Mm-hmm.
cheaper than a regular hotel. So if you find the Airbnb that's like 25,000 a month, and they're out there, they have them. You can find them, and if you find that, okay, you good with that. Look it up that way. Look more for like Airbnb that has a cheaper monthly rental than you look for, to keep your budget under, if you can, under four. But still, with 4 or 5 thousand, you safe for saying, you know what, I have extra money, and then if you need extra money in the bank too. Say if anything happens while you're here, maybe you're a guy that
Mm-hmm.
comes and wants to go parasailing or something crazy like that. I wouldn't do that on a Philippines trip, but some guys do want to do that. You want to have that kind of
Mm-hmm.
money if you're gonna do
And
that.
also, Cebu has a lot of tourist destination too, so
Mhm.
you need to be ready. Some places is expensive, but some is not. So you just need to do an itinerary, guys. Itinerary, do a research before
And I
your
haven't did
plan.
really any research yet. Like I can't really tell. Like did Cebu really recover from everything?
Yeah, we're gonna search about it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So we got to research on that. Yeah.
Garrett said, "Get to know first and send no money in the beginning, then go visit and start a lifetime of love." Garrett is so in love.
Yes, yes.
Philippine Success Love Formula. I follow this method to my success. That's correct because it's also good, guys, to meet there online, especially now it's open, or here directly so you can see the face right away. But the only difference is you will know her better online.
Mm-hmm.
Here, you're gonna spend more time first before you know her, you know the person. But anyway, it's up to you guys. Just make sure don't spend too
Do what you
much.
want to do.
Send money. Don't send money.
Like
Yeah.
like our face said, a lot of you guys want to come here and meet him here to make sure. You want to make sure.
Tony Anderson, Ken Lee, what area you will be in? Our Face Life said, JNK, did you guys catch the Omicron? We doesn't know. I don't know if
Yeah,
the
we doesn't
Omicron
know.
is that.
We
But
doesn't
we
know what it was.
really, I'm still recovering from a cough. I still have a little bit of a cough.
No,
It's
you
already
gotta. That's the cold. That's just the cold.
3 weeks now, guys.
Yeah,
It's my third week. So
that's just the cold now. But before we had the
we
fever and
got
everything.
fever. Yeah, everything,
That
right?
lasted 3 days. It lasted 3 days with her and 3 days with me, and it was gone.
All right,
So
we have Abigail. Beauty is subjective. John Poe said it takes two to tango. People say it's better to find someone when you're there. Yeah,
hmm?
it really depends on the situation. Because if you
Well, no,
don't trust
what makes
someone
it better
online,
now?
just
The
mm-hmm,
scam online. When everything happened, it turned into the scam demic with Filipinos scamming, and they make it bad for other Filipinos because there's a lot of Filipinos there. That's not scam
mm-hmm,
artists. But still, when it's a high number like 30% that are, and what happens is when those 30%, they're more active with searching guys out. So those 30% will reach out to like 10 different guys, and and create a web. It's crazy though online, and that's what's happening online. They make it harder because the ones that are the scammers, they will reach out to 20, 30 guys, like, and then wait until they get the right fish, because it's a hustle. It's a hustle now. So they make it seem like it's so much more, but it's really more good women there, but still so much scammers, and
mm-hmm.
they'll sort you out and make it feel like they'll make you feel like that's all there is.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
So if you don't trust dating online, might as well just visit the Philippines and meet the girl. Especially if you got scam in the past, and it's better to just do it face to face, so because you will know the person more. But you need to make sure you spend more time before you decide to marry the girl.
Mm-hmm.
Our face life said, "Oh, that's great that you want a pretty lady, but hopefully for them you are no dog." From Randy Salerno. Our
Yeah.
face life says, "So many beautiful women in the Philippines. I get DC walking around over there, especially the SMOs. Got die. I don't know how do you say that. Get
God
dial.
damn.
Get
God
oh, that's
damn.
da. Oh, it's a sweetie there.
Damn. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I thought Dayong
No.
in
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
in
You said it
Korean.
right. Yeah.
Dayong.
Yeah.
I thought that's dial.
You actually did it. You actually said it right. You said it
Ah,
more.
okay.
Yeah,
No,
you
because
said
I
it.
hear that in Korean drama.
No, yeah, you said it good.
Dial.
The way you said it was better than me. He's
So
like, God
Candy is
damn.
talking to Tony. I hope you enjoy it, of course. I will be in that area at first when I first land. We will stay in Manila area for a couple of months before we go to Tacloban. Jay Brown said, if you just want a pretty girl, then no need for LDR, no need to get to know them past the superficial level. If you're after a girl of a certain character, then LDR can be beneficial. Yeah.
Yeah, it can. It can be. Really, I can't call it anymore, guys. The way it is now. You know, I can't call it. I can't tell you not to meet one online. To meet one online, I can't push it. I say do what you want to do. Just
Mm-hmm.
be careful. You know the dangers of meeting them online, and then you know the dangers I told about the other day. You can't give the first one you meet right away sometimes because you got to get to know them. A lot of you guys said get to know them for a year. Yeah, you do that. Or sometimes some guys don't have a year. They don't know. You know. Still, you gotta be safe. You gotta be careful.
And also, Jay made a lot of video, guys, about dating online or face to face. What are the advantages and disadvantages? It's still you who will decide. Of course, we just he just giving some suggestion and what he experienced. So you guys, you decide what you feel. Just don't send money, especially if you're dating online. At
Hmm.
first, like don't send money right away. Taga Kale
Hmm.
said, I just want to experience the sights and sounds, people smog, the smell of gutters, and the street food. And Alfonso said, LOL, I'm about to book my ticket, 2 year awaiting. Only thing is the ticket prices are crazy right now with
It
PAL,
is.
Philippine Airlines, guys.
It is crazy. It's
Our
crazy.
face
Just wow,
lives
everybody. Everybody's high right now. Yeah.
our face life said, yeah, you gotta watch out for those sodium bombs, no bueno. Our
Hmm.
face life, I always fly with Ana Airlines when I come to the Philippines, love their hospitality, and the prices are reasonable.
Hmm.
Garrett said, don't need another stroke. Thanks for the sun advice. Okay. Yes, Garrett. I think
Yeah.
Garrett is the one who got stroke too. Just be safe, Garrett. And I'm happy for you because you're going to visit your Charlie
Hmm.
soon. Philippine food has a load of sugar also, not just salt. Yeah, correct. Better to cook yourself if your health depends on your consumption, and you will get Montezuma's revenge eventually. Dead man walking. Yeah, Philip, you're right.
Yeah.
There's a lot of sweet food in the Philippines, salty food, but there's some people who can cook it not salty. So some restaurant is also good. You just need to choose which one or just stay
Yeah.
at
Like
home and home
like
cooked meal is better.
cake cooks it and it has none of the extra sugars and sauce they put in it in restaurants. So yeah.
And guys, I suggest if you can use grapeseed oil in cooking, that's the one we're using right now. Grapeseed oil. I put a little bit of oil, and then sometimes I wipe it with table towel, that tissue, ano to? Table tissue, the thick one. I wipe it out a little bit so it's not too much oil because it's too much cholesterol. But we use grapeseed oil, guys. It's expensive a little bit, but it lasts us for almost 6 months, right, babe?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like 600 pesos, but
Hmm.
it lasts us for 6 months because we didn't use it that much, like just super little.
Yeah. And so yeah, we was talking about congratulations for not smoking for a year. And then Ken
Mm-hmm.
Lip said congratulations, I'm 40 as well. Been smoking since I was 13. I tried quitting so many times. It's not easy, man. It's not easy. You know what made it easy for me, Ken Lib? I picked up walking. I picked up walking and exercising. That's what made it easier for me. And then I walked so much that I just after a while I didn't care about it. I didn't even it wasn't even urges there. And I knew it took something major for me. It may be the same thing for you, Ken Lib, but sometimes you may not want to wait for that. It may take you for the same thing that happened to me. It took me to get mini strokes to say, you know what, I need to stop smoking and drinking because I was getting mini strokes. I'm still puffing and I'm outside and I'm coming back upstairs and my leg is numb because I'm still going through the mini strokes. My leg numb and I'm walking and I'm limping and Kay's looking at me like, "Why are you limping?" And she smelled me. Oh man, you guys don't know that day.
Yeah, it's crazy, guys.
Something like that can live. I don't want it to take something like that because by the time that happens, then you're being serious. You're being serious problems.
I was already
Yeah.
stressed cooking food for Jay, and then Jay is like, Oh, baby, where you going? I'm gonna come with you. No, I'm gonna go out. I just want to walk outside. And I think he has urged that time. And then I was like, I don't know what to do. I was going back and forth the house, and then, oh my gosh, he gonna smoke. I know he's smoking right now, and then he come back and he really smoke. After that, he stopped smoking. So, I was worried for the whole like in the next few months. I always like I know I know I'm hurting Jay. Like, did you smoke again? Did you? I always confront Jay. Like, I'm really scared, guys. It's not. I'm really scared for both of us because I don't like to lose my husband. You know. So yeah. Okay. Congratulations, Kuya Jay from Abigail. Yes, that's the real game right there. Ate Kay, ang sweet mo. Thank you, Abby. That's what we do to your loved ones.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, from Tony Anderson. Oh, oh. That's the sound, right?
Yeah.
Clint, though, nice to see you have a live chat. Great couple. I subscribe. Thank you, Clint, though.
Yeah. Thanks for subscribing.
Relax.
Thanks for that.
Inspiring love from Relax. That's a Filipino for you all from Tagakali. Jay, you got
Yeah.
a trooper. Glad you quit tripping.
Yeah. I had to. I smoked for many years. I quit a long time ago. When I smoked, it was only 50 cents a pack. Now it's like $8 a pack. Paying all that money for lung cancer. Yeah. You
I
stopped a while
know.
ago. 50 cents a pack. Woo! Congratulations to you. That was a while ago. Man. I'm happy though. That's I can't wait to see that jam post. I can't wait till I'm like 65, 70 years old saying I quit smoking so long ago. You know, I can't wait because
Mm-hmm.
after you quit, years start getting added back onto your life. You quit the longer and longer you quit. I forgot what the numbers are, but I think it's like when it's a year, you probably added 8 more years, something like that. I gotta look it up. I gotta look it up,
Mm-hmm.
but it's something like that.
Mm-hmm. So,
How you
Espin,
doing?
what's up? Okay, I'm echoing now. I can wait to go from Espin. Thanks,
Mhm.
Candy, for the info. Okay, they're talking about the Philippine airline. Philip Jones said the vaccine will not change the same as the polio, measles, mumps, hepatitis vaccine, etc. Get over it from Philip Jones.
Mhm.
Where our face lap, pile business class was the bomb.
Mhm.
Dexter said you gotta give it time when you meet, give it time for the secrets and attitudes to come out, then you know who you have next to you.
Yeah,
Correct.
and
That's
that's what happened.
mm-hmm.
When I seen K's attitude, I could deal with it. I said I can deal with this. I can deal with this because Filipinas, like a lot of people want to say that they will serve you, but they are not subservient. Oh no, they will serve you to the death. Subservient? No, no. Thank you, J and K. Always, I'm heading to the gym. Peace. I have a good one. Have a good
Yeah.
workout, Todd.
Enjoy, enjoy. Randy
Hmm.
Salermo, Philip Jones, exactly. Okay, let me see. It will change Philip. Poise for duty. Hello. Hello, Poise for duty. Welcome. Laguna is in booster pace already. Wow. I
Wow,
told you.
wow. So
Oh my
that's where
gosh.
she's at, right?
Yeah. It's crazy. Like it's booster, like no booster, no entry. Oh my gosh.
Man,
It's
that's
super
crazy.
OA.
That's crazy. Thanks for the super chat, my man Hope. What's going on,
Hi
Hope? Thanks for
Ed.
the support,
Thank
brother.
you.
I appreciate it. Thanks for giving a super chat to a poor brother like me. Truly, I'm poor, y'all. Only way I'd be rich is if I had $1 million. Not even. I'd be better with if I had 500,000 right now, but I don't have that. I'm just gonna let you guys know the truth. You know, when you see me making videos, when you see me in live streams, understand I am still poor. I am. I really am, guys. Tickets prices, ticket prices skyrocketed because of this. Gonna have to save. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
But thanks a lot for the super chat, Ed. Thanks a lot, man.
Promise, Abigail said, on most guard will ask for backs card. Yeah, everybody, especially here, even here in,
Yeah,
actually here,
even here.
they're not too strict yet. We can still enter. We just write down our
Yeah, we can
name,
still
but
enter. Yeah.
mm-hmm.
Let me get a. Yeah, okay. I'll be back. Right. Just
Poise for duty, we see the short term. Oh, I'm echoing like crazy. We see the short term effects. Poise for duty, and it ain't good. Andrew Clark, are you both in different location? No, Andrew, we're in the same house. I'm just upstairs and Jay is downstairs. we actually like to do this, because if we are together, but maybe soon enough, once we have, I have my own chair because Jay has only one chair there, office chair. We may be like, what we do in, what do you call that, Jay? I forgot the term when you're doing a live stream together. What do you call that? I forgot, guys. You
Next to
know
each
what it
other?
is, guys.
Will we sit
Like,
next to each
when
other?
you, yeah, yeah, yeah. What do you call that when people doing
I forgot. It's like a new style. I don't know.
No, you watch those people, like you always watch the show where they're sitting to each other and they're doing a podcast.
Podcast. Yeah, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
we
yeah,
know what. If me and Kay do a podcast, then at that point we will sit next to each other.
yeah. Are you both in different? Okay, poised for duty. I don't know why people trust authorities. Philip Jones thinks this virus
But
impacted
you
the
know what it is,
world.
guys? When we were living in Pasig, why it was better
Mm-hmm.
sound was because those walls were better sealed. Like they were soundproof. So
Mm-hmm.
you're not gonna hear. I'm not gonna hear Kay inside the room. Those walls were concrete. These walls here, the only concrete walls is to the next place. Like this right
Mm-hmm.
here, and then that wall right there. But everything else in here is like it's not concrete. Like this floor here is not concrete. Um, it's not wood. I forgot what it is. The other one, okay, what's the name of it? Linoleum,
No, it's plywood.
plywood. Yeah, plywood. Yeah,
Well, actually, guys, our house in our unit that where we stay before in Pasig, it's not also concrete, but it's more like properly closed off.
yeah,
It's
it
made
is.
of plywood because the bedroom, but
The
the
bedroom was
rest is
plywood.
of
Yeah,
course concrete.
yeah,
But the division in the house is plywood, but it's closed off properly.
yeah.
Compared to here, it's like this is it's not really the expert one who made this
Exactly,
separated. That's why you can hear us.
exactly. Mr. Philip Jones said, I don't know why people trust authorities." And then Philip Jones said, "Thanks. It impacted the world more than any disease. Can't imagine anything changing for a decade. No vaccine, no entry. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna be like that. Yeah.
Our face life said, I was talking to Abigail.
Hmm.
Yes. The one said, always have extra money when you visit because remember, you will be spending money to girlfriend and fiance. Correct.
Yeah.
You need to
Yeah.
have extra money just in case, guys, if you need to do a swab test or whatever, especially if you're traveling, even though they accept vaccination card.
Some
Some, like
places.
for example,
Yeah.
in Baraka, you need to have some tests. So
Hmm.
just be ready for extra if you want to travel around too.
Hmm.
Hope in the Philippines said, take my advice, guys. Don't trust too much online. I've experienced it before. It's rough from Ed.
Experienced what before? Oh, oh,
Dating online.
yeah, 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 yeah. My man
Jay
asked,
know
"What?"
your story.
Yeah,
Jay know
take
all
my
of it.
advice, guys. Don't trust too much. And I've experienced it before. It's rough. Yeah, it's true. It's true. And Ed knows. My boy Hope, he knows. You go through the pains, the online pains. You know, you think you got one, and then he experienced those hardships. You know,
Hmm.
you think you got one, you're just going good for a month or so, and then boom, they bring up the oh, I need this and I need that, and have you crazy like not again. But the guard will accept 500 pesos. Maybe that may be true. I wouldn't try that, but that may be true.
Maybe not because they rather, they have a regular job. They're gonna lose their job if they do
Yeah,
that.
that's true.
So
Filipinos are very super guards. The security, it's top flight security of the world. They don't. They
uh-huh.
don't. What's going on, Distillery Network? How you doing, man? Also, Filipino. Most of them wait for their ugly to pay for
For the
everything.
guy, for the
Well, I
ugly.
was gonna say ugly for the guy to pay for everything, especially if you are foreigners, because they might have extra money for going out eating. Yeah, I mean no extra money. Yeah, Virginia Beach Resort in North Cebu is a great place. I did my first honeymoon there. I want to do Palawan Island this next time. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Palawan is very nice. Actually, Palawan is number one right now, guys, in the world. I forgot who marked them number one, but I was reading an article like few weeks ago, like I think 2 weeks ago. Palawan is number one in the world. It's world something like there's someone popular. group that lists all the popular places to visit, and Palawan is number one.
Hmm.
I don't know if I can find it, but I
And
read it.
guys, when me and Kay were in Palawan, it was like, remember that time we went, Kay? It was like, I can tell they were Australian. It was like nothing but Australian people.
I
We were
know.
in Palawan. The Australian people had like the big yacht. They had a yacht, right, Kay? It was Australian people on a yacht. They had like a yacht. I was like, what? And then they were on. It was like every boat we seen was Australians on it. It was crazy, and you can
Mm-hmm.
tell right away because of that red hair. I don't know. It was like not. It wasn't just the red hair. You can tell from the size. Like they have a lot of tall people in Australia. Like they were
Mm-hmm.
tall, even more so than the U.S. a lot of times. And I just knew that. And then I would ask them, "Where you from?" Australia. I would see girls. Where you from? Australia. And it was like, wow, Australia really. They ran Palawan was out there. But
Yeah, they're adventurous too.
yeah,
Frank Ellis, hello Frank. He said it really doesn't matter to me. I'm not coming to the Philippines until 2023.
yeah,
It will be a different landscape by then. Yeah,
it will
that's
be.
correct.
It will be. It'll be more. It built up. They would have got more dollars to fix things, and it's good. It's good they're opening. Now Philippines they won't be as strict now because of the more budget. Budgeting dollars, and then so
That's
that's
love.
okay. It is love. Okay,
He doesn't know, guys. He doesn't know that I'm doing it. Because if I told him, he gotta be like, "Okay, you just go to sleep."
I
He
didn't know.
doesn't know. I was observing how he snore, and then if he snore loud, I will push him like this so he stops snoring loud. It's crazy, guys. The snore is crazy. It's like I can't even sleep actually, and that's the reason I always like sleep like 4 a.m. already, or I wake up 4 a.m. Just observe and see if he's okay, is
Yo, if I'm
sleeping
stressed,
okay.
if I'm really stressed out, Kate will tend to me more. It's crazy. Like I'm not used to that. I'm not
Yeah,
used to
that's
that.
my baby boy. John
Kay's
Paul said,
like
"Look,
Kay is like she's a love doctor, guys. When I said that video, when I made that video, Filipinos are love doctors. And like what the one guy said, I forgot his name. The other JD, from what he explained, he said, a Filipino would do this, run my bubble bath, wash me.
mhm.
Not all Filipinos do that, but a lot of them don't mind doing that, and they'll take care of you. They'll want to make sure you're okay. But you get that, don't get me wrong, you get that in the states too, but not with all the time. You don't get that. But yeah, what you gonna say, Kay?
No, I'm just reading the comment of John
Working
Paul's.
girl, not someone who approaches in the mall.
Yeah,
Oh man. Oh,
because
good luck
there's
with
a
that
lot
one.
of Filipina. There's a lot of responsible Filipina. They really work hard working, and
Mm-hmm.
if you just be patient and looking for someone, especially not online here, you can actually get a good Filipina that's responsible enough and intelligent enough, and also is not gonna ask too much. Not really gonna ask money to you, So
Because you know what it is, the Filipinos, like when you guys get over here, like especially you guys that don't get online, it's Filipinos that are here that won't get online. So it's kind of the
hmm
same thing in your same boat. They're here. You would never meet them because they just don't get online. You know.
hmm
So like what our phase like was saying, you're gonna meet those here.
hmm
They're waiting. Like, oh man, when you guys come in, whoo, good luck. They're gonna hold you down. You see them guys gonna be looking for you, and you can be looking for them. And they're gonna be looking for you too. And then maybe a match made in heaven, I guess. Right, kid?
hmm
Visit me to be sure, guys. Trust me in this line from experience. Have a girl. So for foreigners, it would be Vax card and ID. Yeah, I'll let you finish reading, kid.
No, actually, just box card. Actually, I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know, guys. It
Just Vax
differs
card.
in different location.
Mostly though, you show that Vax card, they won't even read it. They're just gonna let you in. They'll look at it real quick and
hmm
let you right in.
Actually, they ask for ID sometimes. So it depends. It depends. Just bring your ID
Yeah.
and the box card, because sometimes they compare it. But here in Calapan, it's not really strict like that. But I'm sure in Manila they may be strict. or other places. So just to be sure, always bring your passport or your any ID that you can show. And nowadays, I'm bringing J and I passport with the Bax card together, so just in case. And then extra virgin oil is good too. Yeah, extra virgin oil is good as well, sis.
Okay, I'm just
Uh,
gonna.
uh, uh,
Hey, should I drop the link here? I just dropped.
mm, J, okay, guys, if you want to join us and we're gonna
Yeah, join
interview,
us.
what are you ready?
Yeah,
With
are
all
you
this
ready? I
being
want to interview
open, that's
people
our
that's
question.
coming. If somebody's coming soon, like somebody like Tony Anderson that said he wants to come in March. And I forgot who else
Yeah.
said they would come in March.
Okay, I
Ken
think
Live,
it's
Ken Live
can
left
leave.
already.
Yeah.
Ken Live, if you guys don't mind joining, come join us. Or if anybody just wants to come and talk with us, just come and talk with us.
Yeah.
Open it up for you guys. So
And please, guys, don't mention any other channel, huh? No
yeah,
promotion
yeah,
of
yeah.
other channel. If
No,
you wanna, if it's your channel, that's fine. You can promote your channel,
yeah,
but
it's
don't
fine.
mention any other channel, just to respect, TBF, channel. So Garrett said the common sense ain't so common. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying. Common sense ain't common at all. Be smart about it. Trust your gut. Scammers beware. Not just visit K. Not just visit K. Finally marry.
yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the
J.
thing too. Like
Mm-hmm.
we at that age, guys want a wife. Like guys really don't want to be in a hunt anymore. That's what it was with me. That's why I came here and got married to Kay because it's like, you know, when I came here I was 34. Look, I'm 40. Like time flies, right? Imagine me being 34 years old, just want to be a player. I mean, don't get me wrong, I was done with it, guys. I was done with that. I was done with it. So when I came here, it was like, I'm looking for a wife, looking for somebody to grow old with, you know,
Mm-hmm.
40. Before you know it, I'll be 50. Before you know it, 60. And you want somebody that if you old, that'll change your pampers if you need them changed. You want somebody like when I bumped into the situation where I had the mini strokes that'll sit there and watch you while you sleeping. You want that because you out here dating these women just banging and one and banging and you old and you don't get me wrong, you can find someone to take care of you.
No,
But
I
still,
think you just need to find someone you growing old with, someone
yeah,
who can
exactly.
you can
That,
open
that's
up
just
with,
me.
someone.
That's just me. I know a lot of you guys may not like to be like that, but that I'm just speaking for me anyway.
Mm-hmm.
What I want. I want a woman that we have the same beliefs and the same faith, and because you don't have that, then it's like you should be a dead horse at that point.
And someone
Yeah.
you can grow old with, guys.
Mhm.
Someone you can open up. You can say whatever you wanna say, and still you're gonna be okay. Like
Yeah.
open up everything. If you're upset, let her know, and she gonna let you know too. Open communication, guys,
Mhm.
because those are one of the reason why people get divorced or
Yeah.
do annulment, even here in the Philippines.
And so, J Brown.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. Jay inspired me to get on my health seriously. On my health, seriously. My blood pressure was high with all kinds of joint information. Seeing Jay result keeps me on track. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
That's good to hear, Jay.
that is good to hear. And I'm at the
Jay
point
Brown.
now where because I'm getting fat again. But I see though, like I fasted just today. Like I ate once yesterday, right? I ate once yesterday, and I feel light again. Like already, it's weird. Like my body, the fat that's in my stomach, when it's wild how like, if you fast for a day, because I did fast, only ate once, and then my
Mhm.
stomach just like, and then like today I only ate once. I'm probably gonna eat another meal, maybe not those, because it's already what 1 a.m. So I may not eat. I may eat something.
Mhm.
Should we eat something? You think? Yeah, I may eat a banana. I may eat a banana and orange, and that's it.
Yeah, actually,
And
I defrosted the chicken. If you want to eat chicken
yeah, no,
later, I can cook that.
I'll eat it. I don't mind.
Because
It's up to you.
we are crazy in eating we're gonna less in eating rice now, but we love
Yeah, yeah.
eating basmati rice, guys. That's the one we're eating. We're boiling
Yeah.
basmati
Make
rice.
biryani with it. Yeah, it's addictive. It really is
All right.
addictive, guys. Biryani.
Mm-hmm. He likes biryani. Dexter Perkins, Jay, you guys are missing the snow
Missing the
here.
snow. I know. I want a
Missing
brain kid. I
snow.
want a brain kid to see the snow. Yeah.
I said to Jay, I wanna be in the snow, but I need to wear boots.
Yeah, of
That's
course. Yeah.
I like wearing boots, guys. I said,
Yeah.
it's okay for me in the snow as long as I'm wearing boots.
And so
How's your
make sure
internet speed? Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
I can show you guys. Let me show you my internet speed, Max Shinobi. Let me see. I don't mind.
Wait,
I love doing it, especially hopefully it's real fast right now. When I first show you
Abigail
guys.
said, wait until they experience the tampo. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, it's real. Let me share my
Ah,
internet speed with you guys.
why is doing that? Let me read your comment, guys, fast. So we're gonna be on. Oh yeah, sorry now. Okay, sorry.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Oh man, this
Yo,
yeah,
LAN
this.
cable. He's directly connected,
I'm
guys. He's
already
not in
connected though,
Wi-Fi.
guys. But still, without it, it would still be 100 and something. But this is what you get now in the province. Philippines is changing. The
Mm-hmm.
infrastructure is getting. Look at this, guys. I'm even getting faster to upload.
Well, it's
This is
going down to three.
yeah, it's
It's
going
eight
down.
hundred earlier because
It
this is
was yeah.
actually 300 Mbps, guys. We're in 300 Mbps right now.
But you see, you get the full. They say they give you 300, and you get the
Mm-hmm.
full 300. That's what I love about it.
Mm-hmm.
In Manila, I was only getting what 40, and I had the same company. It's because the
40 to
lines,
60.
yeah, 40 to 60. It's because the lines are cleaner here. It's not like 15,000 lines on the pole like in Manila.
Actually, the pole here, I think we're the only one connected so far. In
Yep.
my hometown in Rojas, we have also converged.
It's like
Actually,
500,
it's
600,
800.
800. Yeah, it was 800. Yeah,
Yeah,
it was 800.
last time
Yeah, we
800.
did the
I was
test.
like,
It was
oh my
800. I showed
gosh.
it. I don't think you was there, Mike Shinobi. I showed it in the live stream. I think I did. Did I do a live stream there? Oh no, I did. I did my own speed test. And you took a
It's
video,
in the video, guys. It's in the video.
and it was 800. It was crazy.
Garrett said, walking is great for all endurance, overall body strength, weight loss, and endurance. Take care of yourself while you are young and still can. 60-mile rucksack marches taught me and my troops that fact. Also,
Yeah,
guys, jumping rope, guys. JNA is loving doing jumping rope, and it's really also have a lot of benefits, and also the calories is it's better than walking, but we're going back
yeah,
to more walking and jumping rope. That's the one we're enjoying
yeah. Get
nowadays.
in your acupuncture, Will. Get it in, man. He's Will's in acupuncture right now.
Mm.
Yeah,
Oh
man.
wow. We never experienced acupuncture. How was it, Will? How's the acupuncture? Hi, Easy Zagos. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Philippines
It's
opening.
opening. Yeah, Easy Sagas. I know he gonna be out here too. I think he's already married to a Filipino, right?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
interviewed them.
Yeah. So he's
That's the
good.
one
Yeah.
who sing a song. We didn't
Yeah,
even
Easy
upload the video
Sagas. Yeah,
yet.
I know. Yeah.
We gotta try our best, Easy Sagos. We need to put out. He has a lot of pictures he sent us that very nice with the loving wife,
And
singers,
Doug
both
said a
singers.
personal question for J and K. Are you guys planning on having children in the near future? Feel free to pass on my question if it's too personal. No, we do want to have children in the near future. You know, because K's at the age she's still in her 30s, but now's the time. You know, once she hits 40, she's almost too old. She'll definitely be too old right now, but she still can have it. But still, you know, I still want to put a baby in her. You know, I want
Yeah,
to make
we
sure
we
I'm fully secure. You know, like I'm this kind of guy. Like I like to have 40,000 saves before I have a baby in K. Seriously, that's just me. You know, I'm not quite there yet. I'm not
and
quite there.
also we actually planned for that already, and we're waiting until God bless us a baby.
Hmm.
So
Yeah, yeah.
if I'm pregnant, it's gonna be a prank or surprise for Jay. I'll make sure we're gonna record that so you guys will know. And I can't wait to see how Jay's and I baby look like.
Hmm.
The combination.
Yeah, it's
So
gonna be beautiful.
we can't wait. We
It's gonna
want
be
to have a
beautiful.
baby. I really want to have a baby,
Yeah, no, I'm
even
gonna
just
plan.
one.
I'm gonna plan. Even though, you know, I do want to make sure I have more money. I'm still wanting to have one soon. Write your book, Jay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I still want to have one soon. You wanna know why, guys? When you have a baby, a lot of times, like when I had my son, right? I was irresponsible. First had my son, but but once he was born, I turned into the most responsible person where I made sure I had income all the time. And don't be wrong, I was not gonna say I was working. I was 28 years old when I had my son, but still, I wanted to have my son when I was ready and secure. And
Mm-hmm.
I was ready and secure. I was didn't want to be a player like that. I was like, you know what, I need to be all about my son, and I was. And Gary Austin, write your book, Jay. Maybe soon. It's still like I don't want to just write a book. I don't know. I don't feel a book for me would be interesting.
I think Garrett is making book. I think it's Garrett who mentioned about him making like writing a book. So we give it
It's
to you, Garrett.
what
Make
is
sure you
Tiger
give us a
Tiger
copy,
Hill
okay?
talking about conference call? No, I
Tagakali.
get tested $40 before I fly back to the
No, he's
States.
talking about the podcast. When I was saying
Oh, okay,
like, I think he's just guessing if it's what I'm trying to say.
okay. Simulcast. How's the new terrace working out? Well, the new
Mm-hmm.
terrace is great. See, the reason for the new terrace really was to put our washing machine out there. It's
Mm-hmm.
working out great because now with it out there, before it was out there, we weren't washing clothes because there's no line running, but there's a water line running right outside the terrace. So
Mm-hmm.
it's convenient to where now Kay's just washing clothes all day long. It's no issue. She just go out there,
Yeah.
wash the clothes, hang them, and then now that's our washing area slash treadmill is there already outside. It's no water gets on it because it's like it's covered up. It's still getting weather outside, and I think we may need to bring it in because it's getting weather out because it rains a lot, and it gets
Mm-hmm.
weather. It's in the weather. So yeah, I think we may need to bring it in. But anyway, I'm gonna use the thing till the fall. So I figure within 6 months to a year that treadmill's done anyway.
Mm-hmm. Tagakali said, now where can I get tested 48 hours before I fly back to the state? Are there any testing center near the airport? Tagakali, if you're here in the Philippines, we have, I think there is testing in the airport for the
Yeah, I'm sure.
incoming tourists, the
I'll
people
go.
who's coming, departure,
Just tell the pepper
arrival.
out the way. Hold on, I gotta use. Hey, I gotta use the bathroom. You know, gonna use the
uh,
bathroom yet? Hey, woo.
no, I'm not. Tagakali, I suggest you the place we went to do the swab test. They give the good result. For example, they said within 24 hours, actually around 13 hours, we received the result already, and we pay like around almost 6,000 to almost 7,000, I think. That's 3,000, I don't know, 25 or 35, something like that. The name is Kairos Laboratory, that's located in Quezon City. So they're actually good, and we do testing there for 3 times already, RT-PCR tests, one antigen and 2 RT-PCR tests. And if they said to you that the result will receive after 24 hours, you actually get it after 13 to 14 hours only. So if it's 48 hours, most likely you will receive it after 24 or maybe less than 24 hours.
Mm-hmm.
It's cheaper if it's 48 hours because it's longer. Um, but it's around, go to Klook.com, install Klook app on your phone, and then look for Kairos Laboratory. They have promo there. At least you get some discount for the swab test. And let me check it for you because I know Jay. Let me check it the Klook right now, guys. So
Mm-hmm.
this is what I did because you save at least 200 pesos. It's still 200 pesos. Let me show it to you guys. The bookings we did. Oh my gosh, I need to log
Abigail says
in.
she heard in Terminal 3 they have a swab test center. I figured they would. I figured they would have something like that in the airport.
Mm-hmm.
So if Abigail heard it, I'm sure it's somewhat correct.
Mm-hmm.
She's here, and then she's gonna see that in the news. That's the thing. Abigail probably has access to a television, so she would see that in the news or on a phone update. Because in the Philippines, out here, YouTube, it's different, guys. When you go to YouTube, see, when we go to YouTube, the first thing you see is sometimes you'll see the news and the trending, or you'll see the news outlets on YouTube. Because people that watch YouTube like regular TV, Abigail probably may be the same way as well. She may see it that way too. I see most of my news on YouTube. Even Philippines knows. Aloha from Hawaii. What's going on, Vegas Dave? How you doing, man? Hoo ya and hoo ah. Chan, true that. I'll holler when I get out there. I'm black, but I was adopted and raised by Filipinos. Avocado Malate. My story's different. We're gonna cruise, brother. Yeah, cool, man. That's what's up, Vegas Dave. And Snoring Bear, poised for duty. Snoring Bear. I don't know what that means. A girl who knows the value of money. Those in the mall have no job. That's who you should stay clear of. Yeah. Well, some guys may want to take care of those girls, you know. But I know what you're saying, though. A lot of times, those girls, not even that they have no job, they have no mental to deal with you. Because a lot of times, when guys coming over here, it's not about the money; it's about the mind frame. A guy wants a pretty girl with a head too, because that's what it is. I mean, even as a guy coming over here that may be down and out in the Philippines, why can't you have it all, right? Why can't you come here and find a beautiful Filipina with a head on her shoulder you can settle with, that'll be there for you no matter what? You
All
know,
right,
you
guys.
can.
Sorry, babe. I'm just gonna show the RT-PCR. So, guys, this is the price
Mm-hmm.
for the RT-PCR from 3,200. I don't know if you can see. From 3,200, you can get it for only 2,950. You save 250. That's for 1 to 4 person. If only one person is also like that, and this is 48. I think 24 hours result.
Mm-hmm.
And usually you will receive it right away, which is the good thing. You can actually get it right away, not
Yeah,
to, within 48 to 24 hours. You get it like 13, 14 hours. So yeah.
it's not bad. So Garrett said, "Thank you, sir. I love cruising too, brother. Would love to go from another Palawan island." And Kenneth McEastland, I'm coming in May. I heard that. In the States, women will tell you to wash your own damn back. It's true. It's so true, man. It's true. It's so true. I had one time, but she was crazy. I told Kay about her, but
Hmm.
but it's different though. She was Spanish. She was Spanish. She don't get me wrong. She was willing to do all that stuff, but she was a Spanish woman. She wasn't like a regular. It was different. Like she, a lot of times you find a Spanish woman, she may be. It's just like a Filipina. You guys know what I mean. You guys know, like, say if you look at Mexican TV and you look at Filipino TV, it's the same thing. The same things you see on TV. Where they, wow, win. That's Mexican TV. Same thing. It's kind of the
Hmm.
same cultures. Well, Jay, the girls here seeing you having a mini stroke will say to themselves, "I gotta move on this dude about to die." Yeah, I know, right? It's true. Like as soon as one bad thing happens, they're ready to go. They down and out. You know, especially you lose everything. Say you lose everything, you have no income. Girls are gone.
Hmm.
You're gone, and you're like, oh, what? What happened? Pew!
No,
You know,
that's the best time for you to stay, because it's
yeah.
really like that's the best time for you to stay and take good care of the person you love.
Hmm.
Not to escape. Meaning the love is not real. If that the girl
Yeah.
leave, the love is not real.
Hmm. Yep. So true that, Frank. Take care of it yourself, Garrett. You're back. You do. Comcast wants you to spend more to have a faster connection. Yeah, no. It's true, and I know because I was out there, and that's how it was. But out here, I'm paying 50 for 300. It's crazy. $50, 300, and out there in Kay's hometown, it's $50, 800 Mbps. That's crazy. But Philippines just got like this, guys. Philippines wasn't always like this. Remember years ago, Kay, when I first moved out here, the speed was trash. It was 5 and 20 max she was getting, and then it moved up to like 40. But then it wasn't really 40. It was still only getting 20. When it was 20, you was only getting 5. It was wild. I had nightmares working. Kay remembers. And then around 2018, it got a little bit better. What happened?
It took us 2 hours to upload a YouTube video, guys. Two
It was
hours.
it was hell before. It was hell before. But me and Kay put up with it though. We
Mm-hmm.
put up with it. Kay, do you have property built on you? Yeah, we do actually. We do
We
have
have a
property.
lot.
Yeah.
Frank Ellis said, internet speed anything over 100 PS is good. That's right.
Yeah.
Garrett said, talking Greek internet speed to me. LOL. Great looking. I know it will look. You trying to be funny, Jay? I don't know what's talking about. Trying to be funny, Jay.
B. I don't
Funny.
know. I don't know.
I think you joked earlier. We're so far. That's why. Bro,
Yeah, yeah,
Jay,
yeah.
the Black Filipino, and KD Experience. I'm still here behind the scene. We'll keep busy. The scene while keeping busy. Thank you so much, Sis Eve, for listening. John post Jay parenting is no joke. No joke. Jay parenting is no joke. Children come first. You get your life back once they leave the nest. That's
Yeah,
correct.
know that for sure.
Absolutely.
Isn't
Agree
speech,
on John post. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
isn't a speech determine the quality of video you're receiving? Jay's internet feed is very clear. You can tell he has good internet.
Mhm.
Yeah, we got to keep it that way. Hapsters, how you doing? Hapsters is here now. You got Sis E
Hello,
Hapsters
aloha.
at work saying hello. Yeah, how you doing, Hapsters? Aloha and good morning from Hawaii. Raven
Good
Angel. I never
morning.
seen Raven Angel before, bro. How's the weather down there? The weather's great, man. The weather's great. It's rains a lot here though. It's around March. It's gonna get a lot better. And then you know what's
Mhm.
crazy out here? And me and Kay gonna have to get a battery. We didn't get the battery backup yet. We're gonna have to get it soon because out here around March, that's when the power interruptions ramp up
Mhm.
and in Calipan.
We
So I
actually feel it now, guys. If it's
yeah,
raining, there's no
power goes out right away.
electricity for only an
But
hour.
yeah, for only
But
an hour, but still, it's a headache really when you working or something and the power's out. You know,
mhm.
you really feel it. You really feel it. But yeah, I forgot Kay is herself again. Thank God. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel better now, Garrett. Thank you so
Kay
much.
sis will message you soon for my travels there. Need info. Yeah, cool. Definitely
Sure.
contact Kay or me. No problem.
Just email us, sis. John post, I left my mother to be with you. To be with you, and our daughters will grow up and live for another.
Hmm.
Jeffrey Todd, yeah, go ahead, baby.
I'm extremely shy. Do you think it would be hard for me to find someone special? Well, Jeffrey Todd, if you're extremely shy, you have to break out of your shell a little bit. Because if you're shy and you don't talk, I'll be honest with you. I got a guy that came here. He's cool. We don't talk anymore. I don't know. It feels like he don't like me anymore. But but it was weird because he came out here and when I spoke when I said when I used to make videos back in the day, right? When I first started doing YouTube, and I talked about when you come here, if you're a single guy, I always talked about going out and talking to women here, right? Because you have to. Because he thought he could come here and be humble and not humble. I shouldn't say it like that because you can still be humble and outgoing and be to himself and meet someone. And he hasn't met anyone yet. Hasn't met anyone yet. He didn't do the dating online. He came here. He was dating online while he was here, and it's been hell for him. It's been hell for him because he's not one to be outside and talking to people.
Mm-hmm.
And you got to do that. You have to do that when you're here. You know, and I wish I was around him, but he was living in Cebu the whole time. I wish he was like in Manila because I would have taken him out and introduced him to family members. He would have been around me. He would have been able to meet family members and meet different people. I could have got him hooked up with somebody I knew, but he was so far away and he had a hard time and he hated the
Mm-hmm.
Philippines because of that. So the Philippines is not all hunky dory. You know, it's not all hunky dory. You won't just come here and things just gonna fall in your lap like that. It
Mm-hmm.
may depends on what area you're in. It really does. It depends on what area you're in, and it depends on certain factors. But if you're a guy that's extremely shy and you don't do any talking or any outgoing talking at all, you're gonna find it hard. That's like when I was in Manila, right? I moved around with Kay, but I know if I wasn't with Kay, I would find someone. And Kay hates when I say that, and I love her to death. I'm not out there. I'm not saying it like I'm out here looking for somebody, but I will be able to because I'm outgoing.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't have to be like super suave. Just talk, 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 and before you know it, Filipinos will talk back. They
You
will
say
talk.
hello, how are you?
Yeah,
You know, just a simple conversation.
conversation. Yeah, and they'll talk back, and they will say, "Oh," and then sometimes they'll be taken back that you're a foreigner, or
Mm-hmm.
some Filipinos jump to the challenge. It's like that. Some Filipinos will say, "Oh, he's a foreigner," and get intrigued. You
Mm-hmm.
know, then from there you'll be okay. So you can find someone, Jeffrey Todd. You just have to come out of your shell a little bit.
Taga said, when it comes to Filipino or any other third world country romance, go. There is no romance without finance. Well, that's
Yes,
not true,
somewhat true. Somewhat true.
but not totally true
Not
because
totally
some Filipino are hardworking and they
true. Yeah,
don't need your money, you know.
it's
And
true. Like
sometimes,
K doesn't need more money, but I take care of K right now. That's facts.
yeah,
But
but it's still
but
what they're
if I didn't
talking
have
about
it, if I
is,
didn't have it, K would still be there for me.
yeah, Jay doesn't like me to work, so what I gotta do, guys?
Yeah.
That's why I take good care of him, and
Hmm.
do the edit the videos and everything. But
Yeah.
what I mean is, if you date online, it's not about just finance. Sometimes the girl really fall in love, and they still have their own money. They still working, so it depends on the situation.
Yeah. It does.
Garrett said, I'm great now and crying tears of happiness. I'm happy you're okay, Garrett. I know Garrett had health problem before, but I'm happy
Mhm.
you're okay. How are you doing? It's crazy snow here in New York, Jay from
Yeah. No.
Tagakayan.
Dexter was telling me.
Mm-hmm.
Jay jumping rope opens the blood vessels and lungs again. Yeah. And me and K do jump rope. I got to do it more. I got to do it more. I got to put more time into my fitness soon. Like tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow. I can't even do it tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm gonna be in the front of the house jumping rope like crazy. Jumping rope like crazy. Then Monday I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna every day. Me and Kay gonna and Kay got better at jumping rope. Kay can now skip for at least 20
Yeah.
jumps. Like Kay, but you should see him before. She only could jump
I
rope.
did 40.
Skipping.
I did
Oh, see,
40.
Kay did 40. So.
And I can actually, if you follow me guys in Instagram, I posted, or TikTok, I posted there a video where I was skipping, like skipping when it's skipping rope, and now I can jump my feet all together. Like I was like, oh
Mhm,
my gosh, babe, I can do this. It's hard. I feel like my body is so heavy to jump it, and
mhm,
I'm able to make it in like 3 days.
mhm,
We didn't do it like the whole day, but whenever we go to the gym, I tried, and then able to do it little by little. I was doing like 500 the other day, and then 550 the next day. My plan now is do 600 jumping rope. Not all
mhm.
together. I'm just counting it like I do 20, another 40, another 20, another 10, another until I hit 600, 600.
Yeah.
And it's really my goal is to lose weight in doing a jumping rope as well. It's just I have a body pain here because I do my exercise with weights, and it's been a long time since the last time we went to the gym since we got sick. It's like 2 weeks before we go back to the gym, so all the pain I can feel all the pain now, but we still on the go on losing weight. Frank Ellis, I have a good deal with Comcast. I get 600 Mbps for $65 a month. But I've been with them for over 6 years. They treat their established customers well. That's good to hear.
Mhm.
Comcast. The Hapster came indoor is the only island I will go to this time. Not too keen on the others right now. Gonna let it cool off until this whole thing settled. Madras. Just please let us know if you're visiting Oriental Mindoro or if you want to visit Puerto Galera. If we are
Yeah,
available, we're gonna meet you there, or maybe
we
meet
would
you
definitely
here in
meet you.
Calapan.
Perhaps we'll meet you any day. Um,
Yeah.
but no, Mandora, that's where we are, and that's the this is the island I think has the least numbers of people with the vid. So it's pretty
Mm-hmm.
safe here. It's pretty safe here. I want
Yeah,
Palawan. I only got.
Palawan, Garrett, Palawan is very nice. You should visit Coron and El Nido. Coron is must visit too. It's very nice. It's very like it's virgin than El Nido because there's a lot of foreigner in El Nido, but in Coron it's not like that much.
How many pesos to the dollar there now? Let me see. Jan Post said, with the Biden inflation, our money is being destroyed. The dollar is losing its value. Let me check and see
Mm-hmm.
what is
I think it's 51.
USD and PHP. It's still good. It's $10 is 511 pesos. So it's right at
Put one,
normal.
put USD, one USD.
It's 51 then. It's 51.
Oh yeah.
It's 51. Let me share my screen and show you guys. It's still well, it may dip soon because it dipped in the past. It actually dipped in the past. When I first came out here, right, kid, it was like 46. It was
Mm-hmm.
low before. See, look, it's
Yeah.
51 now. Let me see $1 so I can see. So I think of course it's 51. Yeah. So it's 51.11. So it's not. It's steady.
Mm-hmm.
It may dip soon, like you said, inflation. It may dip soon, but right now the reason why it's not dipping, you have to think with the Philippines not being open. Their economy is floating too. It's not really same thing with the U.S. It's kind of floating, but no, actually, no. U.S. is dropping a lot.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy what's happening out there.
Dexter said, "Yeah, I'm up here at Hunter Mountain Ski Resort. Plenty of snow on the way up to New York City, New York City to upstate New York. Jay staying
Oh,
upstate New York. Dexter, he's
yeah,
doing
yeah,
a skiing. He's skiing
yeah.
right now.
I want to take K skiing one day.
I know I don't
Garrett's
like
gonna
to
be
do ski.
careful. Okay, I
No,
don't
I
like.
feel like I'm dying. I don't like snow, guy. I don't like
Okay.
what do you call that we did before? We wear a shoes that have wheels.
Mm-hmm.
Ice skating
Yeah.
because
So our
I
phase
can't
life said
balance yet.
K is their call centers in Mindoro. I don't think so. Our phase life.
There is, babe.
There
There
is.
is.
There is.
There is a call center in near the Converge. There is.
Okay.
I went there when I was looking for Converge and I'm trying to apply for Converge. I went to their location and there's like some people there with their I know, but it's not like a big call center. I think it's
Okay.
like it may be Philippine call center only. I'm not sure if it's US based,
Mm-hmm.
but I see them and then there is a call center. But it's super, small scale call center.
Mm-hmm.
Jan Post, I prefer a girl who works and responsible. Yeah, Garrett said, "I know I'm a water guy normally when fully well. Filipino anger is real. Trust me. Famela got into my crap and galit often. Who's Famela? Who's Famela, Garrett? And
Girl.
who is Charlie? Garrett, don't
No.
make us confused. I am confused. Just kidding.
I would trade snow for sun hamster.
Frank Ellis, I was in the Philippines for 3 years in the Air Force. I could meet different women every day if I wanted to. They are very easy to meet. That's why I say don't waste your time with online dating. From Frank
Mm-hmm.
Ellis. LOL, Dexter, I like snow for a bit. After a day, you can keep it.
I'm the same way too. I'm the same way too. Like if I went to US right now, actually no, I was in Pennsylvania, right? And it wasn't even winter yet. It was going to winter. It
Mm-hmm.
was like November, December, and then I went back to New York in December. And I don't like the cold. My skin was real itchy, and the itchy feeling. You say if you don't put on lotion or you don't put enough lotion on, you feel itchy because it's cold. I
Mm-hmm.
felt that it wasn't even winter yet. I said I got to get back to the Philippines. I had the itchy, cold legs, and only like 60. No, it wasn't 60. It was like maybe 50 degrees. Then it hit down to 40, 45. I had a coat and everything. I had baggy. My jeans weren't baggy. My jeans. I had the jeans on. It was good. That's what you really need is regular jeans. You don't need anything under that. And I
Mm-hmm.
felt crazy. I said, I can't wait to get back to the Philippines. Boop.
Yeah.
Came right back. December.
And he's in PA that time, guys. He's
Yeah,
in Pennsylvania.
I was in Pennsylvania in New York too. I was in New York too. But I stayed
I
in
like
Pennsylvania for like a month, 2 months. What happened, kid?
Garrett said, hence why I had to move to South Florida before, sick of ice and snow.
Yeah.
That's from Garrett. Hapster said, LOL, Dexter, I like snow for a bit. After a day, you can keep it. I think I read that already. I'm
Mm-hmm.
going to Puerto Galero for sure. I'm in Batangas. Oh, she's from Batangas.
Okay. Yeah, so
I'm
she's
in
right there.
Batangas anyway, so it will be convenient. Yeah, we'll meet you there. Sis, just let us
If we meet you in
know
Portugal,
ahead
let
of
us know you're
time.
there. Yeah.
Yeah, because
We'll
so
take you. We'll take you to spices. Oh,
ah
biryani, chicken biryani at Spices. Ooh, the food there is so
As long
delicious.
as it's weekend, we can
Yeah,
make it.
yeah,
Except Saturday, of course, but we can
yeah.
meet you on Sunday or something.
Sunday, yeah, we can meet you on Sunday.
Or Friday. It depends on Jay's job.
Yeah,
True
depends.
wisdom prank. Thank you for your service and being a brother Navy and Army myself. Have my Charlie. Who is Charlie? Who's Pamela? Garrett, you're making me confused. My head is
Got two girlfriends.
spinning. Just kidding. Maybe it's Charlie Pamela. That's the name. Have my Charlie. All that is needed. Thank God. Thanks, K. Will do. English. The
She's
hamster.
that's
She
funny,
is nice. No. Go
Jay.
ahead. Go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead, baby.
No, no, no. I was reading the same thing. It's fine. The reason everything is going up in price in the U.S. is because of the lazy people in the U.S. just wanting to collect unemployment. Truckers are getting paid over 100K a year. Yeah. What's going on, man? And Yoshi, how you doing? Needs to go back to 58 pesos again. And the old,
Oh,
it was
wow.
58 pesos before. What?
We never experienced 58
I
pesos.
never experienced that. Man, that's crazy.
Maybe I was so young that time because
What's going on, man? And
when I
Yoshi?
was 2010, guys, 2012, I went back to the Philippines when I was working in Thailand. I always exchange my money into dollars, so I will exchange it here. It was like 48 only.
When did
And
that come?
we never experienced 58. Maybe I was like high school that time, so I never checked the currency exchange. So
When did I come over here? What year? Was it 2000? Yeah, 2000 what?
615.
15. I came in 2015. And the peso was at like 46, 45. It was crazy. And I was getting my money, US money. So I was changing it over. And I was under all the time. I hated it. I was good because where I was living was cheap. But yeah, can't wait to see my girl in Bukundan. I heard that. I heard that. Tell me about it, Philip Jones. They just want to wait for their welfare check every month. Hardworking Filipino like myself, live in America for years, and I want to ask for any assistance. Philip, no, the prices are going up because of inflation. Yeah,
Mhm.
money
Money
printing.
printing.
Exactly what it is. Yep, that's all U.S. does is print money and throw print money and then give
Sorry,
it to who?
guys. I don't like
It's
the food.
crazy. And so the Hapster said, Pamela or Charlie. Yeah, get him.
Garrett, you need to explain. You need to explain right now. Who is Charlie and who is Pamela? Just kidding. I know his answer at the bottom. Frank Ellis, oh man, lucky you, bro. Late 80s, early 90s golden years.
Yeah,
Hey Jay, what's
I'm in the
up?
Philippines
Your
that time.
sleeps. Hey Jay, what's your sleep schedule while working US hours? Hi JX. JX the one cooking, right? The one making
I don't
barbecue,
know.
right? I
Oh
think
no,
it's
my
him.
while working U.S. hours, man, I sleep like 7 in the morning, but I wake up like 3. I wake up like 2 or 3, mostly 3 nowadays. I wake up at 3, and then I go out, I hit the gym, you know, and
Mhm.
that's my sleep schedule.
Well, we made it at the
Two or
bottom,
three.
in
Yeah.
fairness.
Oh yeah, finally I know. Voice for duty exactly.
I-
2002 it was 55 pesos.
I'm
Wow,
gonna
that's a
read
lot.
Garrett answer, Jay. I need to read this
Yeah,
answer. Said
family got me
Famila
started.
got me started in the
Oh,
Philippines, but it did not last. No more Famila, now only Charlie. Real stuff.
oh, okay, okay, okay.
Okay, I feel
Yeah,
better now,
yeah. I wanted to know
Garrett.
too. I wanted to know too.
Are you cheating with Charlie? I'm gonna talk to Charlie right now. Just kidding.
No, no.
I'm
So
happy to hear that, Garrett.
yeah, yeah,
Okay. Sometimes you just need to keep trying. If she's really not the one, maybe
yeah.
there's always a Filipino that's right for you, you know?
Hmm. So Philip Jones said the shipyards are full of containers, and the Chinese control a lot of shipyards. They are slowing down the process. Just don't go there with politics. Has nothing to do with it. Yeah. And
For
so we
sure, I'm
finally
jealous.
at the bottom. He said Frank Ellis for sure. I'm jealous. Yeah, we're gonna carry this store for like another. You wanna go for another half K?
Yeah, guys, if you wanna join,
Yeah. If you
drop
wanna
the
join,
link
join.
again,
I'm gonna drop
baby.
the link again. Yeah.
If you
We'll
wanna
drop the
join,
link.
just
You
don't
guys
mention
can
any
join,
channel,
chop it
guys.
up.
Please.
Chop it up, talk about anything, whatever you guys want to talk about. Just come join us. Join us. Let me
Tell
see,
us what can you
99.
say about this
It was
opening, guys.
99,
We
50,
open it.
58 pesos. I was only 18 years old that time.
99? Oh my gosh, I'm only second year
I
high
was
school.
18 years old
How
when I
old are
was
you,
in the Philippines.
Garrett?
I had 5 women. Online dating is a waste of time. It's easier to handpick person because you had know the person and have a better vibe and what you want. You know what it is, Mark? Me, a lot of guys want to find that one. That what I know. I did. But the Philippines, though, the Philippines is a place where you can be player from Himalayas. You can, and it's crazy. Like you just can. I just don't want to talk about it. Well, Frank, I was there 83 to 86. Jay finished telling us about you and K's beginning. Oh, wow, that's that interesting, huh? Well, I don't know. We talked about it a lot.
We
But
have already a blog about it, Robert
yeah,
White.
we talked about it a lot.
Yeah, we always include it in the rise. But if you have question, we can answer it as well.
Yeah, I have no problem. Hey, J and K, you guys real can't wait to finally visit in the summertime. Hopefully, this thing keeps on rolling to the direction. Yeah, I hope so too. Hope they just keep it open. Some
Mm-hmm.
place they said uh, geopolitics controls the economy. Jay, do you feel the inflation there? No, I don't feel it here.
What do you
I
mean
don't
inflation?
know the inflation like with the prices going crazy. Like the U.S. is really on a it's hitting a crash soon. Okay, like it's bugged out. It's
Mm-hmm.
um what's happening there, right? Is the you have to think car prices are high right now. It's of course like people are buying cars. They was talking about it. People are buying old pickup trucks like for a lot more money than it's worth. The housing market is at a super boom, but it's not a seller's market. You know,
Mm-hmm.
the food prices are going through the roof. Uh, yeah, and they just told about some of it. Like Jan Post said, the reason for increases there's no energy production in the U.S. This is where our both comes from. Biden closes. Uh, what did he say? I just missed it. Biden closed our oil and buys it abroad offer after Trump made USA energy independent. It's things like but things like that is happening in you know the economy's crashing over there. I think they're crashing it purposely. Um, you know, it's that to that point where now the Philippines is opening. It's wild. It's like the Philippines know something. They said, "Hell, we're gonna open. Come on here, guys." It's like they know something's about to happen. Seriously, they know something's about to happen, and they want you guys here. That's what it is. Like they want to get people in now. They have to get people in now, and then the bubble's cracking in the states. You
Mm-hmm.
know, but it's not fully cracking yet because things are still moving. You know, people are still employing, but it's nowhere near like it was. It's nowhere like it was.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Buffett okay, need to get back to work. Good to see you guys. Thanks for coming, Hapsters. We'll chat and send messages soon. Yeah, for sure, for sure. I want to hear about that first argument. Oh, okay. Well, Robert White, the thing was the first argument was about instructions. Me and Kate didn't argue like that.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't argue like that. I came here to the Philippines. I researched everything before we went out, and it was easy for me to do because we were in Manila. So I would research everything before we went out. And I was like, hey, I know how to get there. I know how to get there. And then I still didn't know as much as Kay because Kay lived here, but I still know how to navigate a little bit. And it was just like small arguments about directions. Seriously, that's
Mm-hmm.
really what we argued about. And then we were planning on we were planning to get married. We argued about everything as far as the preparing for the wedding, but that was normal stuff. It wasn't like, you know,
It's
anything
not
crazy.
like crazy. It's like regular, and we also knowing each other, knowing the attitude of each other,
Yeah,
and knowing how to control your temper, and knowing when to shut up. We
yeah,
actually learn. Before it's like this, but now we learn how when to shut up, when to. Well, usually, when we're fighting, I usually just quiet and doesn't talk to Jay. Not really a tampo. I don't know if you call that
that's not
tampo.
tempo. Okay, let's do tempo.
Yeah, and when I feel better, and when I feel like I stop, sad, crying, and everything, I talk to him, and then I try not to nag. That's the thing. So, but
Yeah,
we
Kay had her face, but she doesn't act though. She doesn't act though. You know.
so right now we're going to 6 years, guys. 6 years anniversary this coming March, and we
Yeah,
actually know everything about each other, and we know when to shut up, when to control your temper and when to not talk and not to win the argument all the time. We know when to just accept that it's it's my fault.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah, but at first it's really difficult, and it's not too difficult. It's like just the direction really have a misunderstanding, especially we're outside, and then
Mm-hmm.
anyway. That's it, Robert. You have
Yeah,
more
so yeah,
questions?
because
Just drop your
you're getting too
question.
deep now. Yeah. So Tiger Cole said the Feds are raising the interest rate to curb the inflation. Okay, I didn't know about that.
You didn't read the Garrett message. Got it straight
Oh,
now? True that. Only Charlie now. Yes, sir. Oh, yes, see, yes.
yeah, I looked at. I didn't read it. Yeah, yeah. Got it straight. Yeah,
Mm,
Charlie. No.
mm.
Oh yeah, I didn't see that. I didn't see
That's
that.
good
What
to know. I, I
was the highest
I I can sleep tonight now, Garrett.
history?
I can
Well,
sleep.
I don't know what was the highest one. Some people here were saying like 58,
God, it's high.
um, 55. I think I remember it was like 55 a couple of years, but then after pandemic it went down. It stayed kind of steady though.
Did you read the message of Mark Mean? He said it's 2,000 a month to 3,000 a month okay to live in PI for the rest of your life. If so,
Oh
no
yeah.
idea why I'm still in the US.
Oh yeah, Mark Mean. Yeah, you can live here, no problem. You might jump on a plane, bro. I don't know. What are you doing? What I mean by what are you doing? Like, are you already retired? You already getting that? Because if so, you can just come right on over here and live good, very good actually, extremely good. Not really worry about anything, you know. But yeah, but you can come. I think come visit first. Come
Mm-hmm.
visit. Come try it out. Maybe come go back. You may not like the Philippines. It's not for everybody. You know, some people don't like. It's not like. I'll be honest with you. It's not like Thailand. Thailand is actually extremely convenient for foreigners because and Kay knows because Kay was there. Kay even likes Thailand better than the Philippines. That's real. Kay will tell you the truth.
I was telling you, I was like,
Yeah,
maybe I love here because I spend 1,000 baht and I bought a lot of stuff. My push cart is full already of a lot of stuff. There's a lot of
it's
sale,
different.
a lot of affordable vegetables and fish and chicken. Is
While I was
very
out
cheap
there,
there.
and we got broccoli. So I lived out in Thailand for a month with Kay. We was out there staying in Airbnbs, and we went to the store. We was going to the store every day, right? And then they got an influx of broccoli in to where they just went out and whatever got an order in for broccoli. And when I say the broccoli had to been like 50 cents, we probably had
35
a
baht.
big, yeah, we had a big bushel that was like $1. We had like a big bushel of broccoli, and it was like way more than you get in the Philippines. It was like this, like literally piece. It was like 3 pieces of broccoli in there, and for like 35 baht. And I was like, man, it was cheaper than the Philippines. It was cheaper than the
Mm-hmm.
U.S. It was wild. But especially when things are in season, it was better. I'm not. Is the Philippines still better? Yeah, it's still better than the U.S. It's not
No,
better than
because one
Thailand. Thailand, it was convenient there. It was.
sorry to catch up. I just
Yeah,
wanna
good. Good.
mention how much is. Can you check how much right now is one USD to one Thai baht? Because before when we went there, guys, it's $29. 29 baht for $1. It's only
Yeah,
29 baht. So I'm not sure now how much, but your money is more here in the Philippines compared to Thailand. But
yeah.
the cost of living
Well, yeah,
there
it's
is
33 right now.
cheaper.
It's 33.
33. Okay.
It's 33. So it's okay. But no, I really liked it, and that's the thing. It was more convenient than the Philippines. But when you get, how can I say, you get used to the problems. So for the things that are a headache at first, you ignore it because you realize you're in the Philippines.
Mm-hmm.
But see, Mark, you may be able to deal with it,
Mm-hmm.
especially with age. Like if you're not young, say if you're over 40, you can deal with the Philippines. If you're
And
over
two
40 and spoiled, you can't deal with the Philippines. I'm telling you. But if you're not spoiled, you can deal with the Philippines.
And 2,000 to 3,000 is big enough. You can actually save half of that.
Hmm.
If you're not, like traveling all the time, or of
Yeah,
course, I'm sure in the first 2, 3 months or 6 months, you wanna, go around and visit places. And 2,000 and 3,000 a month is still okay.
Yeah,
And
for the rest of
as
your
long
life,
as you budget your itinerary,
you can do it.
it's cheap. Yeah.
You can
2,000
do
is
it.
very big enough.
Mhm.
So Jan was the reason of increased energy production in the USA. This is where our wealth comes from. Biden closed our oil. I think you read this already,
Right
right?
away.
And
Yeah,
by
right away.
okay.
And then
The feds are raising the interest rate to curb the inflation. 55 years young was like 35 pre-stroke from Garrett. Oh, he's only 55 years old. Okay, you're still young, Garrett. Philip
mhm.
Jones, poised for duty, no vaccine. You get to enjoy the U.S. economy. You won't be going to the Philippines. Tagakali, I work in financial district in Manhattan, and we've been sweating bullets over this impending stock market. Did you hear the news about Jason, the guy who died in saving in going to domestic violence, and he died? What's his name?
What?
Jason. He's There's a lot of people in look at that. That's all NYPD.
Mm.
Jason Rivera given heroes farewell at St. Patrick Cathedral. That
What happened?
was
The cop
a
got
day
shot?
ago.
The cop
No,
got shot?
I think he's trying to save I think I read this yesterday. He's trying to save domestic violence, and he died.
Mm.
Just look at this. Look at this. That's all NYPD.
Oh, that's
You see
the
that?
city. That's that the city?
Yeah, that's the city. Yeah, that's New York.
Oh,
You see that? That's the
yeah.
wife over there. That's the wife. Dominic, his child was like when the left apartment of told him.
I say China and Europe is more energy efficient because they invested in technology. And China got it figured out. I can't even hate on them. That's why when Trump was in office, he talked about China so much. Trump couldn't stop talking about China. But
Mm-hmm.
he was talking about China for a reason. Like a lot of things Trump talked about, they just kept China. Well, China. Well, everything was in China. That man, he knew what he was doing when it came to probably when it came to helping the country get money. I'm sure he knew what he was doing because he had always had China in his mouth. Because China, the reason why he had China in his mouth because they're prepared for everything. Vehicles are high because of computer chips can't be delivered quick enough. That's why used cars went up in price. Let Chinese take Taiwan, and it will get much worse. Yeah. Well, they pretty much already have it though. Like the Chinese, let me tell you guys already know. They're in the Philippines heavy. They're in Taiwan heavy. They're in Thailand heavy. They're in all of South Asia heavy, and it been like that. The South China Sea is right here. All these other countries are right here. You think China don't kind of run a little bit of everything they do?
Mm-hmm.
It's just gonna be like that forever. I was in the Philippines. It was 20 to 1.
20 to 1? $1 is $20.
I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't think that's money. The fields is open because Thailand is getting all the action. Yeah, they have to open. They
What
have
are
to
you
open.
talking about, Dexter? Let us know. What is 20 to 1?
Yeah, yeah. I would love to know. You're
I
all
was not
about
able to sleep tonight if he didn't say that. That's just kidding.
you're all about the program. Apparently, Philip. Welcome. Voice for Duty. Tell us about the program. We're in the Philippines. You guys staying? We're in Calapan. Jay, did you buy the home you live in? No, I didn't buy this one, but I'm working on. We're gonna work on building our home. Maybe hopefully around June we can be ready for that.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever it happens, it happens. We're
We
not
will
thinking.
let you know, guys. Everything will be in the blog,
Yeah.
especially when you start building it. You're gonna
Hmm?
see what when we
Yeah.
started. Mike Shinobi, how are the cops there compared to the US?
Plan and write a list to go over with your lady friend. Be prepared and smart. Easier now with the internet. Congrats to 6 years of bliss. Hoo ya and
Oh
hooah.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
How are the cops
Bang
there
bang.
compared to the U.S.? The cops, you won't even see police out here, and that's facts. We seen police a lot when we were in Pasig because they got their new cars and they drove around in new cars, right? Okay, we kept seeing them on our block because they would
Mm-hmm.
patrol the cars. But other than that, when everywhere I was at in Manila, you never really see police like that.
There's actually military here. When there's like detective visit Calapan, it's
Yeah,
like,
yeah, that
oh,
was
you cannot go for a specific location.
yes,
Whenever
military.
we see a military outside here, near the Central Mall. They're like patrolling there, but it's not really like too much strict. It
It's not.
depends, of course. If you do something, of course you will be,
But no,
not target,
it's
but
night and day, Mike Shinobi. Between the cops there and here, it's
mm-hmm.
night and day. Nobody's pulling you over. There's no pullovers. If they pull
Mm-hmm.
someone over, it's usually because they have a reason. But they're not
Or
out
if
there.
there is a lockdown, like
Yeah, if there's a lockdown. Other than that,
mhm.
it's night and day between there, here, and there with the cops. It's night and day. Because
Frank
I don't
Ellis
think
is
the
right.
quotas are the same. I don't think the quotas are the same. I know. I'm sure Manila they have a quota, but that's for traffic tickets. I don't think it's the same here.
You're right, Frank. That's what I'm about to say to Jay earlier. I forgot to mention it that Thailand really
English, that is it. Just the
English.
English.
Yeah, that's the drawback.
It's the only
Everything
drawback.
is good. The food is good. The rent is good, guys.
It is.
Three
That's good
thousand
too.
five
Yeah.
hundred. I'm renting in a condo. It's like a apartment, but the
Yeah.
room
Yo,
is like
Kate played.
studio.
How much you was
Three
paying? Like
thousand
three
five hundred
thousand
baht.
pesos, right? How much
Three
was it?
five,
Three five. But how much
three
in
thousand
pesos?
five hundred baht. How much is that? Like 4,500 or maybe 5,000
5,000 pesos.
pesos?
Her place was like as big as the apartment me and Kate lived in together. That one room, right? It was big.
It's a little bit smaller than that, but
Yeah, but
it's
still.
still like big enough to
Yeah.
stay. It's like a hotel style. The three
Hmm.
five a month is like hotel style, and it doesn't have an aircon though, so that's the fallback. But it's okay because I have two fan, and there's also like house there you can rent for 6,500, 7,000. It's up and down, two bedroom, and it's big, and you have also a parking area. And if you want to stay in a condominium, you're gonna spend around 7,000 still, and just one bedroom. It's really the houses there is the condominium. The room are spacious. It's very big compared to the place you're staying here in Manila or
Yeah.
major city here. But that's the only thing. Most of the Filipino can speak English. Not
Yeah.
all of them, but most of us can speak
A lot. Yeah. A lot.
English and easy to understand. That's correct. And when I was there, that's the reason I learned how to speak Thai, because Thai language, because people cannot speak
And you said it
English.
right. Chemo's right. Like, because the Thai people that speak English, sometimes you can't understand them because it's so broken. Like, how you? They're saying, how you doing? How you? They talk like that. Like, yeah, you
You
can't
know,
get over it. Okay, do it. How they talk
when, when
English?
when I was
Huh?
I was a teacher there. But before that, I want to shout out to our super chatter Kevin
Yes,
Tidor. He said, "Really
yes.
hating on the sunshine and warm
Yeah,
weather
thank you.
there. LOL. Open my
I
front
gotta
door in
post that up,
Queens
man.
more than a foot of snow."
I gotta post that one. Hold on. And I gotta
Thank you for
actually
the super chat, Kevin.
let me see. I'll post that super chat. Yes, and really hating on the sunshine and warm weather there. I'll open my front door in Queens more than a foot of snow. Yeah, I know, man. I could imagine. I used to live in Queens, so I could imagine.
Mhm.
I know the pain.
So let me go
Yeah.
back to my story, guys.
Yeah.
So what I'm telling the story, I forgot now.
There's something about the accent. The accent. The
Yeah,
Thai people.
guys. For example, um, teacher, where you go? Just like where you going, right? Teacher, I am going to the market. I was speaking a full sentence, and they're
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
so after a while, they said, don't speak to them in the full, complete sentence. Teacher, where you go? Market, teacher, market. I'm speaking like not complete sentence anymore because
Mhm.
you tired, teacher? You tired? It's like they really speak. You really need to, but they trying though. That's the good thing about them, and it's
Mhm.
still understandable compared to other country that they
Yeah, yeah.
really like. You eat me, and you cook me right now. Remember that's
Yeah,
in
yeah,
like
yeah.
Saudi Arabia or somewhere like for
Hmm.
those OFW experience that I heard. But anyway, they're still trying, but it's really like broken English,
Hmm.
and you just be the one to like put them all together, and it's still understandable though.
And what's going on, Mike? And Mike, you all late, man. Mike, you love to travel.
200 push-up, Mike, give it to me. Just kidding.
we
I'm
we uh
joking.
we started this at 10, but it's cool. It's cool. Thanks for coming.
11,
Cause yeah,
yeah, 10, 10, right?
yeah, 10 we started. It was 11 in the Philippines, but it was 10 in the U.S. But I'm way late. I know. Yeah, right
Yeah,
now here
condolences to Jason.
it's 2 in the morning here now, but it's fine. Me and Kaden are going to sleep. After this, I'll probably be editing some videos. U.S. here in the room. Always wanted to be in Thailand or Vietnam. We'll go with Charlie to see. Yeah, do that. That's what I did with Kay. I went with Kay, and I'm happy I was with Kay because Kay understands Thai somewhat. Like Kay can speak full sentences with Thai people.
Not
So when I
really.
was up there, she was doing great to me. Kay was talking to everybody.
I'm just putting all together because they used to speak
I was happy.
broken English. I speak broken Thai.
But Kay was getting by. I was like, man. Kay talking to people Kay was talking to people for like 5 minutes, and I'm sitting there like, I'm happy. I'm happy over
Yeah,
her.
like,
Yeah, for
Wanina
4 years, okay?
ka,
4 years or 5 years?
by Ayutthaya ka. Like today, I wanna go to Ayutthaya.
Yeah, yeah.
Wanina ka, Wani is today. I wanna go. Pai, go to Ayutthaya. I was still remembering some words. It's so nice sometimes when you practice it. Guys, because I'm a teacher, so I need to translate some Thai words into English, especially in teaching
Wait, somebody
kindergarten.
said, who's US the Hive? I see you. Us here in the room.
Hmm?
Oh no, I don't see that. No, no. The Hive.
Oh, Charlie is
Can't put
38.
US. I don't see the room asking. I see you. I
Who's
don't know.
that? Where,
Who's supposed to do
where are
something?
you?
And I'm just looking at. I don't in the jam post. I don't like humid weather. I may only be up in the mountains such as Baguio if I visit. Baguio is cold at certain parts of the year. Baguio is freezing.
Right now, it's
Baguio
cold right now there.
is like
Baguio.
living in New York. Not as cold, but right, Kay?
Mm-hmm.
Like guys, I was so shocked that it was actually really cold in
It's the
Baguio.
summer capital of the Philippines.
I needed to have a coat sometimes. I didn't know, and then I realized when I went to US, and I said, "Wait a minute." Sometimes in Baguio, I felt like it was like 50 or 45 degrees, literally at night. It would be freezing cold, like 45 degrees.
And we're walking outside in the mount. It's like
It
a
was
hill
cold.
style.
Yeah,
There's like hills.
yeah, because to get to Baguio, like we had to drive up the mountain for like an hour, right, Kay?
Mm-hmm.
We drove up the mountain for like an hour, and so it's cold. You really up there in the mountain in Baguio. So I like it. I want to go back though. I would even stay there.
Even the
There is.
taxi guys, the aircon
Yeah.
is off. They open their window because
Hmm.
it's cold enough. You don't need to
Hmm.
have aircon. Even the mall is open. The aircon is off. You
Yeah,
get an aircon from
I like Baguio.
outside.
I liked it.
Yeah, we
I
love
think you would
Baguio.
enjoy Baguio. I liked it a lot. It was colder. I felt wow. I said wow. I feel like I stepped that like if you want to step into feel the cold weather a little bit, go to Baguio when go to Baguio when it's cold. The Thailand, the visa policies also sucks. Yeah, that's the thing I don't like about with Thailand too. Why? I mean, I could have stayed there with Kay, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I could have went straight there and I'd have been making Thai videos. I'd have making videos in
Mm-hmm.
Thailand. I'd have went
Yeah.
there with Kay. She could have kept her job. I could have did what I was doing online, and it would have
Mm-hmm.
worked out. It would have worked out excellent because she's the teacher there. I wouldn't have had to go if I'd have got married to her, like we did anyway. I wouldn't have had to go outside of the country like other people were doing in Thailand and come back for visa runs. They changed that now,
Yeah,
but even
because I
now,
have work permit, guys. I
it's a
can
work.
put Jay on
Yeah.
under my visa. I can
Mm-hmm.
apply him. If you have a work permit and you're married, and you can put your husband to a visa. I forgot the name of the visa, but
Mm-hmm.
so he don't need to exit to Cambodia or Malaysia or Laos.
Mm-hmm.
Mark me, I'm 45, went to nursing school in PI. I registered nurse in the US. I invested my money in index funds, been working here, planning to retire at 50 years old. Although I need a 25-year-old female when I return. Okay.
I hear you, man. I hear you. See, that's the thing. That's the thing men can do. And what happens is women in the US, they treat men like dirt, right? And then now the same men that probably say if they acted funny with Mark, he's 45. Men age differently. Men can always have kids. it's a lot different. And I feel, it's sad what happens with women in the US because they play games with men and they want to ride the carousel until
Mhm.
they're 40 and then it's too late. And then like Mark, he's 45. He can easily go anywhere and get a young woman. It's
Mhm.
it's not hard. Men can do that. Women really can't do that. It's different, because men age gracefully. It's different, and so I don't know. But that's the thing I see all the time. Like guys like Mark, they can pick up and just go.
Mhm.
And women treat men like crap. And then they get older and they can't do that. They can't do what Mark is doing. It's I don't know. It's just sad. I feel sad for the women out in the states. But
So
yeah,
they said
congrats.
the entire Fifth Avenue.
Was shut off
Sorry, sorry.
yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Fifth Avenue was shut off.
Yeah.
Oh,
5th Avenue packed with police. I'll show you the picture. I'll show you later the
you
picture.
look
I
at
see
the
it.
cops. Yeah,
It's too much. It's like it's
I
all
seen it.
black.
I know. I seen it. I seen it in your picture. I can
Good
tell.
jokes. Have a nice day. Bye for now. Mike, you like yeah. Being a police officer and going to a domestic call can be dangerous. That's correct. Oh, he's a police officer. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Fell Asian after health scare, changing it from everyday workouts. Yes, that's correct, Garrett. That's the only thing. Health is wealth. Taga Cali, Fifth Avenue from 41st, all the at the yeah. Can you read this one, baby? Because
It
you know
says
you
Fifth
know the street
Avenue,
there.
Fifth Avenue from 41st all the way to 53rd was closed off yesterday from the fallen NYP detective's
Mm.
funeral at St. Pat's. Yeah. Nah, man, I'm sure that that's what the cops do. They have their they got the bar over there. They got all of the Irish bars out there, like the cop bars in the city too. That's I'm sure. Woof. That's where they go. They go to like the Irish bars, babe. And
Mm.
like when they have funerals and they drink like
How
crazy.
long is that? How long is that street?
It's big over there. That's like over there 41st. It's like over there right by Times Square, like 41st Street, by 40th Street, all that goes up by
Mhm.
Times Square and all of that. And so all the way down to 53rd, close off. That's big. That's big.
From 41 to 53. Yeah, that's big.
Yeah.
Trump
That's
was the man who
that's
put America
yeah.
first.
But they closed it off though, so it probably wasn't all of that wasn't filled with cops, but they closed all that off. That's what happened. There was
Poise per
some
duty
happened.
and protest or vaccine mandate. Like, sure, you can engage them, but poise per duty. Garrett, through that taga, cried and watched the whole thing on TV. Sad stuff. Do this and detective. Now in heaven. R.I.P.
Mm-hmm.
Jason. Poise per duty, that's why they continue their crap. I don't know. Poise, I think he's talking to Dark Shore, Dark Stallion.
Mm-hmm.
Mark Min, we visited Calapan, Mindoro when we were there. A lot of chicks too. We stayed for a week at a beach resort. It's a slow life, however, not as busy as Manila. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's
Yeah,
true.
yeah.
Super.
It is
At 8 o'clock, guys, everything is closed
shut
here.
down. Out here, everything is shut down. Like me and Kay were walking. It was like around 6 o'clock,
Nine.
right? But we came straight home. But if we would have kept walking, we say because Kay had her back. But if we would have kept walking, we probably would have walked for another 2 hours, and we'd have been walking and just seeing everything shut down. It's crazy.
Mhm.
It's like at night here, you got to be out in the morning because at night here it's dead. Unless like you would go by Porto Clare, it's still dead over there too. The whole
Yeah.
Calapan. Yeah.
Well, the bar is open until 10 in Puerto Galera.
Yeah.
But during holiday, guys, like around December, it's open until 9, but is really slow as what he said here, because when we're in Manila we can go to VGC at 12 a.m.
Mhm.
and even 1. There's a lot of stuff that open there. I mean, not a lot, but the bar is open still until 1 or 2, and the mall is open until 10 sometimes, or 11.
China's fun now. The economy is taking a hit, and a lot of the rich people are leaving because of the government's convention policies. And a lot of people, a lot of rich people, they leave too to for business opportunity too. They leave out and take over other areas. Voice for duty, true. You can, but it's fruitless. So, what is the air flight prices from Cebu City to Manila? Ah, man, the air flight prices right now, guys, I checked, and the prices are like 1,800 if you want to leave out tomorrow. You're not gonna get a flight lower than 1,800 round trip. Even if you're going to another country, I'm sure it's gonna be expensive. You
Hmm.
know,
But it's
you may
better.
yeah, it's better. It's different if you want to get out right away. Yeah, do it. A lot of you guys already have the money from savings, so
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you guys before, like when we go live, like guys, start saving now because suddenly Philippines will crazy just open. There's no like, oh, we're gonna open in 2 weeks. And of course they announce. I mean, we're gonna open in. They got announced it 2 months from now. They usually just announce it 2 weeks or a week before. Sometimes right now it's
Mhm.
good because it's 2 weeks before or almost 3 weeks. Oh yeah, two
Yep.
weeks, 2 weeks only. But that's why you need to really save while waiting until it's open and jump right away, especially if you miss your lady.
Hmm.
I was told it's dangerous driving there from John.
Yeah, it is. Well, not so much here in Manila. It can be in Manila. It can be here. People are not, speeding. But see, the
Hmm.
thing in Manila, this is why it's dangerous, right? And this is why it can be dangerous in other parts of the Philippines. Say you're driving. Us in America, we used to the right of way. In the Philippines, there is no right of way. You can be driving, doing 40 down the road. Somebody will cut right in front of your car while you're doing 40. So there is no doing 40, even 50. Usually got to stay to a certain speed, unless it's like the highway is completely open at like 3 in the morning. You may be
Hmm.
able to speed, but still, then I still wouldn't speed. Because someone just cut, people will cut right in front of you like this,
There's a lot of hidden
and then
intersection.
boom. That's why it's dangerous driving here. And I seen it when I was in grabs and driving with cab drivers. I'm like, man, and I remember I was this road that was going to Mall of Asia, right? And people just and then somebody was just cut them off, and I'm like, man, if I was driving here, I would have killed us because I
Hmm.
would have thought right away, and I would just say, boom. So yeah,
And
that's what makes
also
it.
there's a lot of motorcycle driving in the middle, in the
Mhm.
side,
Is
in front
motorcycles
of
drive
you.
everywhere. That's what makes it
Yeah.
dangerous too. Motorcycle here, motorcycle, and then there'd be five motorcycles coming up on your car out of nowhere, and you have to literally be like this every step of the way because you make one small turn the wrong way, you hit a motorcycle.
Hmm.
So yeah, it's crazy. It can be dangerous. It's very dangerous here.
That's why if you're able to drive in the Philippines, you can drive anywhere in the world, except
Hmm.
it is like in the left, like in
Yeah.
Thailand is left side, but still you can
Oh
still
yeah,
drive.
that left side. Whoa, I wasn't ready for that, man. I'm not trying to drive in Thailand ever again or ride a motorcycle. I was the left side. It threw me off.
Like an accident, guys. I throw out from the motorcycle because
No,
Jay.
I was thrown off. I know if it was the right side of the road, I'd have been more. Cause like I had to park right, and I'm like, and I'm thinking rushing, and it was you guys had to see it. Driving on the left side, no, not for me, not for me at all.
And
But
Jay stopped the motorcycle and driving it on and stop, and I jumped. I literally push out from the
I was yeah,
motorcycle,
and I was no,
and
I
I
was
got
nervous
like
to death.
butt pain for the whole like 3 months or 4 months. I'm happy
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
gone now.
yeah.
It's
Then
like
I had to pay. How much I paid him? Like
2,000 baht,
yeah, 2,000 bahts, which is like how much is that in pesos? What, like 4,000?
maybe 3, 5 or 4. I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's crazy.
Pues, John Paul said, have you tried those electronic translators?
No, I'm sure they were good though. I'm sure they were good. I'm sure
You
you can look
tried
for those in the
before the
Philippines.
highlight, the
No,
high
no, no. That was an electronic translator. I'm talking about. He's talking about like the ones where you can translate and probably you can translate
automatic.
people live. Yeah, automatically.
Ah.
I don't know. I never tried one. No, I'm sure
No
they were.
pain, no gain.
Yeah, no pain, no
Hello,
gain.
J and K from India. Hello, Tofail Faride.
Yeah, hey, to Phil, how you doing?
Okay, good morning, family guests coming to dinner.
10 votes to the brain, dog. Yeah, Colombia. I never been to Colombia. I'm sure it is nice out there. I wouldn't go there. That's more for a single man. Go to Colombia with Kay, with all those women walking around. I wouldn't even want to be out there looking. I wouldn't want to put myself in trouble like that. Seriously, I wouldn't. That's more for you guys. I'm not going nowhere like that. Single
So it's
guys, but I'm
good.
gonna
So there.
be. Yeah, I'm sure it is. You guys understand Becky, I was in the mountains. It is in the mountains. Gotta apply them votes strategically. Women here ain't jack. LOL, the toxic woke far left culture has ruined women. It has. And guys, the thing is with the way it was feminism, it's been out there since I think the 1800s. Let me see. I'm gonna look it up right now.
Will said acupuncture was good.
Okay.
So can you feel the needle when you do the acupuncture?
Yeah, you can.
Mm.
Yeah, feminism started in Tiger Kell. Feminism started in 1848. So it was
Oh
like
wow.
I'm surprised it took so long to take effect. But it takes time though. It takes time to affect the brains. Like they had to use TV program and everything, and it finally worked to where they finally got women all the way now to where they trash women. And
So
so back.
Kevin said so
Mhm.
many nurses in the US have resigned due to pandemic that I heard they will be recruiting in the Philippines again. That I heard they
Mm.
will be yeah. You're missing our snow blizzard. It started last night and supposed to snow all day. The municipality called to keep your car off the roads or they will be towed at owner's expense on Jan Post. We
Mm.
got Jan Post is in Mindoro where the Philippines fishing brothers are from. They have fishing blog but only speak Bisaya. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Where in Manila are you guys from? In Pasig. We stay in Pasig and Pasay, but mostly Pasig for most of the time, the whole time. Albioni boy, you're right, Tagakali. Getting out of the West now to date the Philippines is like getting the last chopper out of the out of Nam. You're like in the babe. You look at your camera. You look like
But
you're swimming in the water because at the bottom there's a water and there's a
oh
water
yeah,
at
yeah,
the back of you.
yeah, I know.
How's the water there? Is it
It's
cold?
good. It's great. It's great. I think this is what Palawan behind me.
Yeah, that's
He
Palawan.
he said, Dexter Perkins said there is three cops responded to a domestic violence call. The husband surprised them, shot the two officers, and Ricky shot the
Hmm.
husband up, saying it was 20 pesos to one. Oh, back in 83, 86. Oh,
Mm,
20 pesos to a dollar. Man, the
that's
peso
too
was low.
low. So
I believe it
Dexter, you've been
been
in the Philippines for or when you
a while ago.
the,
I think you might have been in the army.
I'm not born yet. That time, Dexter, I was like, my mother and father is trying to make me.
Hmm.
They're still planning.
Yeah.
I think we're just gonna finish the comment, and it's already three
Yeah, yeah.
hours.
Let's finish this up and we can end it.
Had
Yeah,
money before my. Yeah, you want me to finish
yeah.
reading?
Yeah, go read.
Garrett said, had money before my transmission died. Save again, no problema. Manila is a death trap for driving. Think NYC, LA combined. Mark means
Yeah,
a US
really.
based to be beautiful country during the 80s and 90s, better than PI. Today, everyone wants to leave the US due to its politics and people. It's a lot of wars here now. It's just the money.
Yeah.
I hear if you have an accident, regardless whose fault it is, the one who is injured has to be compensated by the other party, even it was not your fault. Yeah, that's the guy told us,
It's
right?
true. I didn't know about that. I didn't know about that.
No, the guy told us like sometimes the tricycle, motorcycle is like it's their
Hmm.
fault, and then it's like it's your fault because
Yeah.
it's crazy.
Hmm. I didn't know that.
Frank
I
Ellis
never knew.
Frank Ellis said, "You can have the left side driving, bro. I've almost got myself killed in Japan with that crap."
Yeah. Man, listen. Mm-mm. I'm used to driving on the right. I was thrown off just from driving on the left. I was like, I didn't know I was. So I brake like I sped like for no reason because I was scared. I'm like, it was different. I would never do it again. True that, Mark. 100% correct though. Hence why I would be gone.
I
I
was
was in
in
Colombia
Colombia.
last year. Okay, okay, okay.
I was in Colombia last year. Very hot but good fish.
Hmm.
That's from Lamont Taylor. Lamont, the country or the city in Maryland, from Garrett.
Hmm.
Drove left side on the road in Australia. Nearly had an accident in those roundabouts.
Hmm.
Okay, can you today what's good? Hello, two guns to ya. You're late. We're leaving already. I think
Yes.
you still wanna ano? one more hour.
And cool, Lamont. Can't wait to leave here. No, I'm about to wrap it up. I would do one more hour, but then I won't want to do a live stream tomorrow. I may do another long one tomorrow. You know, I may even do a live stream in the middle of the week. Who knows? You know, but when if I do a live stream in the middle of the week, I may do it at like 6 in the morning. You know, and I may do more interactive live streams. I may add in. I don't know. We'll see, guys. But thank y'all for watching. Thank you for watching. If you guys are around tomorrow, I will be doing it again tomorrow. Be sure to join me and Kay will be here. And I'll read some of the last one that came in from King Kova because I haven't really seen comments from you. They may need to keep the Philippines closed until next year if they want to beat COVID-19. Well, that's the thing that they can't beat it, King Kova. So they can't. And two guns to you. Thanks for the late super chat, brother. I'm at
Thank
work.
you.
Free. Be sure to don't worry. Be sure to join me tomorrow, guys. I'll be going live again tomorrow. I know a lot of times like coming to my live stream is like having a break in your day. That's what live streams are good for. Live stream is like a break. You get to chat with people, and it's a good time. And that's why I like that. I like that my lives like that. So guys, be sure to join me tomorrow. Come kick it with us. Spend some time with us. It'll be good. See you later. Peace out.
Kay, do you want to say something,
Okay,
Kay?
last words. I forgot. Okay, last words.
I want to say thank you to for the super chat. Your
Yes.
excuse for giving a push up because you're late because you have a super chat. I'm kidding. Thank you so
Yeah.
much. You said I'm at work and just got free. Thank you guys for joining and for the
Mhm.
members that's here and for our moderator and for you guys regulars always here and chat with
Yes.
us. Thank you so much for
Yes.
sharing, for answering the question of our other people here too, and for the super chatter. Thank you so much for the super chat.
Yes.
And I'm happy for you guys. Philippines is open soon, and good
Yes.
luck. Okay, and happy trip. Enjoy and be with your girl and your wife or your whatever you want to visit in whoever you want to visit in the Philippines. And good night, good
Peace out.
morning, good afternoon, good night.
See
Bye,
you tomorrow. I'll do
guys.
another one tomorrow, probably for 3 or maybe even 4 hours. Let's go. Let's make it happen. See you later. Peace.
Bye bye.